5, 4, 3,
Say
2,
yes.
1. I know. I was realizing I don't actually have a webcam combination that has this combination. I think this is where. No, I don't think I do. I'll go with the closest one I got, so I might be slightly out of position for the moment. But hello everyone, Eric Watson here, freelance writer, player of games, writer, forger, recorder videos, and at tabletop role-playing aficionado. Welcome to our weekly live stream at Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition online role-playing adventures. I'm joined as always by my wonderful friends, Chris playing Valravn, the Eladrin Bard of Eloquence.
Hello.
Heather will be joining us soon, playing Frey the Halfling Barbarian of the Beast. Rochelle was just here a second ago, playing Celeste the Half-Orc Sun Soul Monk. Raymond,
Here, I swear.
playing Edmund the Human Alchemist Artificer.
I'm here.
Thank you, sir. And Reese playing...
Attendance is important to me.
Reese, I just fucking saw Reese a second ago. Playing
Yeah,
Thimbleweed the Thry, Green Swarm Keeper Ranger. We stream our sessions live on YouTube every Friday evening. Watch all of our stream sessions here on YouTube. Read weekly session recaps at rogue20.com. Watch my behind the scenes, no players allowed live series Crafting Icewind every Monday and Thursday. And head over to our live post-session discussion Frostside chat after our show. You can also listen to all of these live D&D shows with the Rogue Watson podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts. You can follow me on Twitter at Rogue Watson and join our official Discord server with invite link in the description below. If you would like to support the channel, please check out patreon.com/RogueWatson. Patrons get exclusive access to private videos, custom 5e content, and participate in monthly DM roundtables and private patron D&D games. For our campaign, we use Roll20.net. For video chat, we use Discord, and for streaming, I use Open Broadcaster software with Streamlabs. Our music is by Kevin MacLeod, and our amazing original character art was done by Jimmy McClure. Trying to find a slightly, at least that puts me in the DM chair, but I'm not finding one.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, why do you have a setting that's me in the DM chair and you guys in?
Yeah, I have so many settings, and yet don't quite. It has to have the right number of cameras, which I'm very limited on with 4 cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the one you're looking at is the closest one I can do right now without having to fiddle stuff. Oh, no, actually, this one's slightly better. Hold on. There we go. Okay.
You found one?
I found one. Previously on Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden. Upon reaching the star-shaped Chamber of Sorcery, the party was met by a magical hologram of Iriolarthas, Master of Ythryn. Wizard was confident that everything was under control and seemingly delusional about the Mythallar's malfunctions and Ythryn's impending doom. I think I just left my... Yep, sorry.
I thought it was me. I thought it was something on my end.
That's what I was pausing
like,
on. I left my music on. I was so...
I was like, I don't mind listening to
you
the
know,
music
I got distracted doing the webcam thing, and I forgot about the music thing. My producer's getting fired. When Frey began attacking the light-projecting crystals, he let out a shriek as they overloaded, firing radiant blasts into the room. During the attack, the party noticed a hatch in the ceiling. Frey scampered up, opened the hatch? I guess I hope I said shared, and climbed 50 feet into the chamber above, which was surrounded by a dome of ice.
Is it just weird? Did it sound like you wanted to say open the shit?
Oh shit, hang on. Let's see if I can add. Oh, no, there's more. My producer's really getting a workout right now.
Yeah.
Thankfully, got not one with both of their webcams off, but we're working on it. I do have one. That's fascinating. We're gonna see all of my configurations tonight. Just you wait.
Every possible option.
A pair of swords cut from the void materialized and swarmed into attack, ripping through the dome and forcing the other party members to quickly catch up using their own unique abilities and spells. The living blades put up a painful fight within the cramped dome, but a crystal hanging over a door caught the party's eye. Valravn and Frey teleported outside, and Frey grabbed the crystal, shutting off the magical force field just as the final sword was destroyed, having nearly killed Valravn and Valen. In the next chamber lie the final test, 8 doors, each marked with a different school of magic. The party had to repeat the name of that school's high wizard while entering the void space hallway beyond to safely reach the other side. Thanks to their travels, they had most of the names already. Only poor Lord Marbury, unable to speak, was attacked in the void space, but his superior speed brought him to safety, slightly scarred and singed. The Chamber of the Ebon Star featured 8 chairs for the High Wizard, surrounding a rotating galaxy of stars. Kadavix explained that a wizard need only sit in their proper chair, and the magical doorway to Iriolarthas' quarters would be opened. The party also found a magically locked doorway down to the Mythallar, and a library that had a few nice scrolls, including the legendary Scroll of the Comet. Before opening this final door, they prudently settled down for a long rest. Outside, they could hear the rips and tears in space happening with increased frequency as the Mythallar begins reaching critical destruction. But for now, a long rest.
well, the city's torn apart. We're going to take a long rest.
Why not a long rest?
Not a long rest.
We need our beauty sleep.
Yeah. Chris, let's start with you, Valravn.
I would like to be fisted up the shaft.
What just happened?
So I added a few customs.
So Michelle, we found a sound bar during the last episode.
There's a soundboard they added to Discord. Holy shit, we were dying.
It was bad.
And I added a few custom sounds to it. So
I hadn't heard that one before, so I wanted to hear what it sounded like.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure Eric's been drinking heavily again.
Now, the problem with those is that I can't tell if it's a sound bar thing or if somebody just said something.
That's what makes them good.
Yeah.
I think this is still my favorite.
It's an up staircase, right? Plus, you found like little clips like this to pull out.
did. Now I'm asking anybody watching this if you have clips, either make them or send me timestamps, because I only found a couple from like recent stuff that I could remember. And once I tried trying to find certain things, it was just a needle in a haystack trying to figure out where things were. But if you all know of like good clips for soundboard stuff, let me know. And I can make them pretty easily, but I have to be able to find them, and there's a lot of content to sift through.
I'm pretty sure Eric's been drinking heavily again.
Yeah, Rochelle found it.
I think the reason I got that one is from the same. It was from the same stairs, infamous stairs scene.
It's a really good quote.
It is a good quote. All right, Chris, Valravn, tell me about level 15.
All right, at level 15, Valravn becomes a little better at being inspiring and unsettling, and his bardic inspiration goes up to a D12. Okay.
That was literally almost a spit take. I
saw that.
I'm glad we have. Yeah, we went through this the last session. That literally first time we've done.
It's all new for me.
Yep.
That's right.
Oh my god,
it's great.
I don't know. I thought D12 was impressive.
I added the air horn sound, but if somebody can find me making the air horn sound, that would probably be better. But I couldn't find it.
That's loud.
They usually are.
They usually are. They're terribly obnoxious.
That is the sound effect, though. That is exactly the one that we were trying to do.
Yes, indeed.
All right. In addition to getting a better inspiration dice, Valravn also learns a new spell. And he will learn.
I love how he has dramatic pause to see if someone's going to do a soundbar thing now.
I know, right? Give it a second. He will learn a very high level spell that will make people, no matter what they were going to do, instead perform the words as written as he dominates monsters. I feel patronized.
Congratulations.
I love it.
Yep, and that's it. So I'm gonna roll for hit points.
Can I finally get double the hit points of all Robin this time?
Didn't work.
Has it happened yet?
There it goes. I will take my 5. My average, which puts me at a healthy, I'll say, 112.
Respectable.
It's right. And that's it for me. Building your character.
Thimbleweed. About level 15.
Level 15 for Thimbleweed. It gets a little extra ability. It's pretty cool.
Can you traverse through snow now?
I don't know. Probably. But that's the old ranger.
I can traverse snow now.
All right. I'll take the average. All right. The Swarming Dispersal. I can discorporate
What?
into my swarm,
Oh.
avoiding danger. When I take damage, I can use my reaction to give myself resistance to that damage. I vanish into my swarm and then teleport to an unoccupied space that I can see within 30 feet.
Wow.
That's
like
really cool.
Like a
Yeah.
reaction Misty
It's
step.
like the
That
vampire,
is-
like bat thing
Yeah,
almost,
just
but bugs.
but bugs.
I can use this feature equal to my proficiency bonus.
Oh damn, that's quite a bit.
Refills on long rests. So, yeah, that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. Just be teleporting all over the place. What is our proficiency bonus now? 5.
5, yeah.
And then I get an extra level 4 spell slot. I will learn Grasping Vine.
Mm.
And it's being built. Building. Building. Let's see, where is it? Oh, it's level 4, not 3.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Get your own tentacle.
That's right.
That's right.
You too can have tentacles.
My little tentacle.
My first tentacle.
A 30-foot long tentacle, apparently.
Ah, word.
Wonder if I can disperse, like throw out my tentacle, disperse, and then have it whip me back into this place for some reason.
Right? Just move yourself around. That's cool.
Yeah. I thought so.
It's a bonus action too, so you could still attack.
Here's the Swarming Dispersal.
Nice. It's a
That is
reaction
cool,
misty step.
yeah.
That is, yeah, it's good. And resistance on the damage you take, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that's a big one right there.
Yeah, yeah.
What's our HP total these days?
148.
Pretty good.
What was yours, Chris?
112.
12. Ray.
Not bad.
That's me.
Level 15.
All right. I'm just going to go ahead and roll for my hit points first. Mine is nowhere near as cool as the last two.
Mm.
So I will take that sweet roll, though.
That's
Mm.
damn max
Yeah.
hit point roll
Yeah.
for the D12.
All right. So at level 15, the only thing I get is Path of the Beast thing. So now I have Persistent Rage. So basically, even if I don't attack somebody and somebody doesn't attack me in the fight, I still get to keep my rage. No more turning it off. I stay pissed off unless I get knocked unconscious or I choose to not be pissed off anymore. So,
pissed off.
what was your hit points, Chris?
112.
Oh, so close.
I would say like you're gonna almost double me, aren't you?
Yes. I went from 198 to 215.
Oh,
Damn.
jeez.
So close.
Oh my goodness. 200.
You're more than 100 over me anyway. That's something.
Like 2.5 Manixes.
That's right.
So close.
All right, was that
That's literally all
rage?
I get.
Okay.
Yeah.
I stay
I-
angry.
I just stay angry. There you go. Stay angry.
Persistent rage. Yep. All right. Edmund.
Level 15.
Level 15.
I get Chemical Mastery as a level 15 artifice.
no.
Artifice, what the hell? Alchemist, yeah. You have been exposed to so many chemicals that they pose little risk to you, and you can use them to quickly end certain ailments. You gain resistance to acid damage and poison damage, and you're immune to the poison condition.
Oh.
That means I can eat all the purple pears I want.
That's
now.
true. Yeah.
Yep.
Except I think I ate them already
No
anyway.
drug side effects for me. I think you did eat them all. The irony.
And you can cast Greater Restoration and Heal without expending a spell slot, provided you use Alchemist Supply as a spellcasting focus. Once you cast either spell with this feature, you can't cast it again until you finish a long rest.
Oh wow. Nice.
Let's see. This is an odd level, so I don't get a new spell, but I do get another level 4 spell slot. I gave up that Thunder Whip because it was dumb, and so I just took Thorn Whip back. I took forget who to give credit to, but I forgot that at level 14 I can replicate newer items. So instead of the Ogre's of Gauntlet Strength, I now have the Belt of Hill Giant Strength, which gives me a strength score of 21.
Wow.
Edmund Swole.
Yeah.
I forget who to give credit to, but thank you for reminding me of
I think
that.
somebody did mention that, yeah, either last session or maybe one before.
Yeah, I forget. Their names start with a T or something like that.
QT.
All right, let's roll a good number. I'll average.
That's an average number.
I believe I am tied with Valravn at 114.
You're 2 over me.
I beat Valravn 114.
So I just imagine Edmund now just like ripping his shirt off, jumping in amongst a group of enemies and smashing chemical canisters against his head.
Just, I feel nothing.
You're Bane from
Yeah.
Batman.
You need it to survive. You need the acid to like.
And that's it for level 15.
All right. Celeste, level 15.
Most exciting for
right.
last.
Saving the
Mhm.
best for last.
That's right.
I no longer age,
By magical means.
and I don't need food or water.
Hey, yours is like mine.
That's it.
That's not weird at all.
So
I became a vampire, guys. What's up?
Yeah, I'm immortal, I think. I don't know. You can't be
super useful. It's what is it called? Timeless body.
timeless body.
It's such a weird thing.
Yep.
Suffers.
Especially the don't age part. Like,
Yeah.
what campaigns are going on for like a century?
Yeah.
Where you're like,
In between
I'm
sessions,
not
you have to get a colonoscopy. Not me. I haven't
Yeah,
aged.
I got the timeless body.
Oh boy. I have 139 hit points.
Nice.
But it still says you can die from old age. So just like a 90-year-old druid that
Looks
is
like
completely
she's 21.
jacked
Yeah.
and then just dies one day.
And then just dies.
Mhm.
It's weird.
Weird.
That's how we do, man.
Mhm.
You all enjoy a lovely long rest.
Oh boy, it's a lot.
Oh yeah, and Edmund, you've got things you do on a long rest.
That's right. Yeah.
He's got drugs to make.
Making some drugs. I didn't realize this until I did the character mancer, but I can now roll 3 experimental elixirs.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So was that you rolling them?
Yep.
Okay. Boldness, flight, and transformation.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, in case y'all were wondering, Edmund is also the one who has the scroll of the giant freaking earth-shattering.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
called Scroll the Comet, but it is functionally a nuclear device. It is. He like summons a comet that destroys everything in a
500-foot radius.
500-foot radius. Yeah. So
Yeah,
But-
we figured giving that to Edmund was a good idea.
he found it.
It came in a nice golden tin capsule.
Find it, but I don't see it on here. Do you have it on your journal? You can share it, or there it
You're the
is. I
DM.
see it. Yeah, I see it.
The capsule had a note, not for Valravn.
It's like 2 different magic subheadings. Magic. Yeah, the description. On that
Anybody
one's
can cast it.
Mhm.
I love it. My background is now boxes.
yeah,
It's just
more
boxes.
and more boxes. All right, you all have a long rest with this giant rotating galaxy surrounded by some chairs. Cadavix has explained that once he sits in his chair, that will unlock the path to Iriolarthas' chambers.
Okay.
And the reigning theory is that the reason Ythryn's security systems are still active, the force field was up, you can't reach the Mythallar and all that, is because of Iriolarthas still being in control of everything. And you all did speak to a magical holographic projection of him just earlier.
Yeah, that like melted down, right?
Yes, it was a very weird projection, and when Frey started attacking it, it was kind of like jittery and it was kind of messing up and glitchy, but that might have been because of she'd attacked one of the projectors.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Right, it's not like technology.
Oh, also everybody
Arrows.
get your now 20 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
Need the sad
I
one
made
for that one.
5 charm arrows for Thimbleweed.
Thank you.
1 success, 1 fail.
I'm impressed.
Do we
you
know what
failed.
Iriolarthas' office or wherever we're going is what it is? Like, is it an extraplanar like area? I mean, because there's this whole floating like universe thing right in front of us.
Yeah, that's how Cadavix. His theory is that Iriolarthas has taken it, and it's just some kind of it's an extra dimensional area that none of them have been inside. It's like his private quarters.
Mm.
He's not sure what it's like or what's become of it now.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah. Assuming you give him the nod, Cadavix sits down very carefully and slowly. As he sits, he kind of rests his eyes and puts his hands on the chair and just kind of sits for a moment. Nothing happens. And then you see this galaxy. It begins to kind of zoom, like you're pinching the screen and like zooming in on a very, very high resolution piece of art that keeps kind of going and going, and it keeps doing this in a kind of a fast flyby, to where if you look at it, you almost feel this weird sense of, nausea or something. And then eventually you see this little black speck in the distance, and that speck keeps growing larger and larger and larger, and it looks like it's a dark star. And then as it keeps zooming in onto the star, it becomes bigger and bigger and just suddenly engulfs this whole area. And then you see like the star, there's a little almost doorway shaped portion of it that kind of ripples, and Cadavix's eyes flutter open, and he kind of clenches the chair and says, "There's something wrong. I think he's trying to keep it closed. I'll have to keep it open here. Hurry."
Okay. Can we like we're not in space? Like we can approach this doorway?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
it's still localized entirely within this area
Okay.
right here.
So it's like a planetarium show. It's just
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Basically, you're on like an IMAX theater thing.
Right.
The world is smaller than you know.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go. Let's get in this doorway. Planetary doorway.
Okay. You all start stepping through into doorway, and it's very similar to when you walked through the magic hallway, the doors with the magic symbols on them. And you walked into that like void space where it just feels like there's no sound, there's no smell, there's barely even. In fact, you almost float for a moment, just weightlessly, until you emerge. Almost just kind of hits you in the face. As you emerge into a large, kind of dimly lit chamber. The air is hot and humid, and the ground is soft and squishy.
Oh yeah.
Large tentacles swim like snakes through rivers of green goo. Chamber is dimly lit by bubbles of glowing air pockets. Several Nothics hiss at your appearance. In the middle of this chamber, partially sunken into the goo, is a grotesquely large brain the size of a house.
Is it holding a wand?
Shout out to Demnix
and a witch's hat.
Shout out to Demnix for giving me a custom token for this, by the way, and wearing a wizard's hat and clutching a wand.
But what house is it in?
That's right. Yeah.
And a voice screams in your mind, "Should not be here! My city, mine! You are pests! An infestation that must be eradicated by the fine citizens of Ythryn!" And as that, you see all the Nothics kind of give a howl in unison. And I'm going to call for some initiative.
But did everybody in the city turn themselves into brains? Was that like popular?
Apparently.
There was quite a few.
Everyone was doing it.
A lot of people went brain.
Yeah. All right. I do appreciate this one did not put himself in a jar and had the presence of mind to put a hat on and carry a wand.
He might be a little more evolved than the rest of them.
Yeah, is the brain like some kind of efficient living, I don't know, thing? Can't imagine it's good at anything except for just looking like a brain. Oh, good, I don't have to waste my brain power on moving arms.
That's
There you go.
right. Yeah.
Fill out some stuff.
There's a lot of stuff on here.
There's a lot of stuff on here. Sending. All right. So yeah, this chamber, everything almost looks like you're stepping on brain matter itself. Rivers of just green goo all around. Thankfully, it's lit by these little dimly glowing bubbles. But then you've got a bunch of monstrous Nothics stalking around. And one of them is actually first out of the gate. Wow, Lord Marbury's the first on your team.
Barely.
Yeah.
Barely.
This one will, let's see. 10, 15. 5, kind of run here. And some token fate to see who it's going to look at. Bray.
Me?
Yep.
Ah.
So you're probably going to like it because it's a con saving throw that tries to target you with its rotting gaze. I need a DC 13 con saving throw.
So I have to get a 3.
Could
To get
happen.
Yeah.
There's no way you could fail this.
She's right. She is right.
Also forgot I could. Dash is a bonus action. 10, 15, 20, 30. We'll make it to there. All right. As a layer action, this brain undulates a bit and seems to cast a spell, and you see this dome of force appear around its body.
Called the Chrome Dome.
There it is.
It's smaller than the token.
Yeah, I should make that slightly larger.
Brain's all smushed up in it.
That's right. It's too small.
Yeah. Something like that. There we go.
It killed itself.
Okay.
So it's got a dome has just appeared around it of shimmering force.
Okay.
Another 5, 10, 30, and same thing. It tries to get its... Edmund. I'm gonna need a con save against its rotting gaze. This is a slightly weaker Nothic, so only a DC 12. That's a fail.
Wow.
Too bad.
That's good con. That one.
Myself.
You take 10 necrotic damage.
Mm.
And we start with Lord Marbury.
How tall is this chamber?
We'll say this chamber reaches up 50 feet.
Okay. It's got a house-sized brain in it. It's got to be at least pretty tall.
Mm-hmm.
All right. He is going to, with Valravn on his back, he is just going to take off 40 feet in the air. And that is all he's going to do. He's not attacking anybody or getting in the middle of this.
Have you learned your lesson from
A little bit.
2 sessions ago? Charge! Oh, no.
Charging my Pegasus into battle? Yeah, I think I learned my lesson.
Oh no.
What's the worst that could happen? Oh god.
You get knocked out by like a stun and...
Foray.
Alright. Well. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and activate that sweet, sweet rage that never goes away.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
Yeah,
You should just always be raging.
I know. ABR, always be raging.
That's right.
So I will take those sweet, sweet claws. Let's go up. Whoops, wrong button. Right up here. And then I'm actually going to claw attack this guy for that sweet, sweet advantage. Always assume I'm recklessly attacking. Unless I have natural advantage, then it's not.
I feel like Foray would attack recklessly anyway.
Mhm.
24 will hit.
So with that, I am going to add some sweet, sweet infectious fury on this. 8 plus my con modifier plus my proficiency bonus. So I'm going to do this. Because I used my natural weapons while raging.
Hmm.
So the Nothic needs to make a wisdom saving throw of my con plus my proficiency. So a DC 18.
Oh. Oh, so close.
Yes.
I rolled it. Don't forget your base rage damage too.
Oh yeah, so add a 3 to my attack. Let me turn that on. So he will use his reaction to make a melee attack against the other guy.
Oh.
He's not gonna fight his buddy.
All right, you fill him with such rage, just like screams and turns around and starts raking his ally. With an
For a good
almost
little hit.
critical hit. Yeah, for 9 slashing, that's pretty solid.
I never get to use that, so I thought that would be fun.
That is pretty fun.
Alright. And then while she's laughing joyously at that, pulls out her axe to swing at him
All right,
again.
hang on, then 9. What's your rage damage that adds onto it?
3.
3. Okay.
Oh, so close.
Wow, a 19.
So close. For 12 more damage to him.
Okay, and I believe Claws gives you a 3rd attack. All right.
When you attack with claw, yeah, I can make one additional claw attack as part of the same action. So let's just do that one more time. Why not? 24,
Yes, indeed.
8, 9, 10, 11, and then let's have him try to make that sweet, sweet wisdom saving throw again.
All right.
Do it
another
again. I
infectious
mean,
fury.
how often are you in the situation where you can do it, right?
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
just do it. Use them up now.
Their wisdom save does not
did not make it.
succeed.
So this time he's going to take 2d12 psychic damage because he already used his reaction, so I have to.
Ah, good call.
So 2d12 psychic.
We're way with this dude.
Oh,
11 damage. Probably comes out to average.
It comes out to average, yeah.
All right, that Nothic was fully healthy, and now it is like on the verge of death. You're just it's just bleeding
Pour
out.
into it.
Yeah,
she's just laughing joyously.
feeling real bad.
Okay, that's it. That's my turn.
All right, it is not that Nothic's turn. It's a different one. 5. This one. Target. 30. Any of you 3. To Celeste. My token fate's actually been generously dividing it up. Celeste, I need a con save against its rotting gaze.
Oh, shit.
That
Do it.
is a crit. Thank you. Fine job. Our first crit since our giveaway last session. That is a definite save, and I believe you take no damage. Make the save on that one. Valin reacts first. By the way,
I would
chat,
like to remind the DM of something. Or you want to go first?
I was gonna say, Chad is saying something about Frey has a group thing with rage.
I know. I haven't used it yet.
Gotcha. All right, go ahead.
I'd like to remind the DM that Valin has like 3 magic items attuned to her. And they might be handy here.
Yeah.
She's got a
the staff of charming. I don't know if that comes into play unless
yeah.
she's singly targeted.
An Ember Lantern, which is basically fairy fire, if I remember correctly. And a Ring of Spell Storing that has the slow spell and the mirror image spell in it.
I only wrote down mirror image. It's slow.
Yep. It's got both. I think I put slow in it. That's before I gave it to her.
Okay.
Bless you.
Yeah. What's the range on slow?
120 feet. 6 creatures of your choice in a 40-foot cube.
40-foot cube. That's what I'm looking. So she will. She'll look at slowing all these Nothics right here, I think.
There you go.
Alright, I'll do that. Alright, can you find...
Use the magic we gave you,
yeah. Alright, the ring, of course. What is that for her?
Try to be useful.
We'll try. She does have it's a DC 14. And remind me what Slow's thing is. Wisdom.
Oh, yeah, wisdom.
Wisdom 14.
All right.
Let's see.
3 failed.
Yeah, the Nothic is slowed. That's pretty good.
They're all Nothics. Or you mean the Stalker?
Or sorry, the Stalker fails, and then the 2 on the right side, it looks like. They get slowed down. She's like, all right, Now I just have to not get hit. No problem, right? You will
Sure.
step back a little bit. Alright, this Nothic took a beating from Frey, but it appears to be at the whim of the brain. So it just slashes at you, Frey, with advantage because you were reckless.
Just
15,
barely.
Yeah, 6.
Whatever.
15?
Nope.
Oh, no dice. The
Isn't
brain...
it slowed? Is this one not slowed, or
That
is
one
it
is
slowed?
not slowed. The ones with little snail symbols.
Okay.
Slowed. Brain has some legendary actions.
Uh-oh.
And it will make a tentacle attack as you see one of these large tentacles burst out of the water.
Oh, out of the water. I was about to say, like, he's gonna go through his force field, but he's...
Well,
Yeah.
you notice I mentioned dome,
Yeah.
and the tentacles are on the
So-
bottom
Oh, so...
in the water. Yeah,
Yeah.
the tentacles come burst,
There
or
might
this
be an
one
opening under the water.
go into the water.
Go into the water.
Bursts out and will attempt to attack, we'll say Celeste. With an 18. Are muted. It does 19 bludgeoning damage, and you become grappled within the tentacle.
Rude.
Come on, Elder Brain. Oh, there's an actual tentacle.
Yeah, it grabs you, Celeste, and I did put an extra tentacle on the map to help visualize it, because especially because they grapple people. It
Yeah.
grapples you, and it actually pulls you into this greenish liquid, but I use the term liquid very loosely. It's almost a sludge. It's very thick and nasty pants. And in fact, when it maybe not submerge, but it sticks you into this water, you take 23 psychic damage as your whole body jolts, and you feel like a very frightening semi-connection with this brain all of a sudden. Like you feel like this matter is somehow like helping conduct its brain matter, or its energy waves.
Be careful, you're describing this to a neurologist.
Fair enough.
I'm going straight for the medulla.
See, my mind went to the ectoplasm stuff from Ghostbusters 2.
That's exactly. I'm glad you thought of that. I thought the exact fucking same thing when I was doing the crafting
hate gel,
stream.
the angrier you are. Yeah.
Yes, the psychokinetic. Yeah, do. I went there. All right, Thimbleweed.
All right. I am going to cast water breathing.
Ooh. You're
How
gonna jump in that
convenient.
goo.
Oh, I did not know you had that. You've been sitting on that one for a while.
Doesn't come up very often.
No, it doesn't.
Wow. 10 willing creatures. Okay. Wow.
And there's no concentration, just straight up last 24 hours. Wow. Impressive.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. And I think that's all I can do, though. So, all right.
You want to test that water breathing out? Be my guest.
Nah. We'll wait till some of these Nothics are toast.
Celeste, as you can scroll up and see the fine print on the tentacle, you take 12 psychic damage at the start of each turn until the grapple ends.
Lord.
Wow.
You take 12 psychic damage right now, and now you can take your turn.
Seems like a problem.
You can still act normally while grappled, but you cannot move unless you get out of the grapple, which takes a athletics check. Or
An
unless you have
athletic.
other special abilities that I'm not aware of, which is entirely possible.
I mean, I think the only other ability I have is to attack, which I don't know if that's enough to become ungrappled. very possible I have an ability somewhere in the spreadsheet that would help me, and I would have no idea.
It does look like you could target the tentacle and just fight your way out of it if you wanted to.
Oh boy, I have concerns about still being here next turn.
The good news is you can breathe in this goop. The bad news is that it seems to be like psychic.
She can also just
energy.
walk on water. I remember that part of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can do that too, can I? Yeah. Okay, so you said it's an athletics check.
If you want to spend your action just escaping from the grapple, then yes, you can make an athletics check. You need a 15 or higher.
Okay. Hold on. I have inspiration.
Roll a 3, folks.
Yeah.
No.
That's very close.
That's very close.
It is very close. It's close enough, right?
Only if Edmund wants to throw you a bone with his ability. That's all I can think of.
Alright, what are you trying to do?
Celeste is trying to escape from a tentacle. It's dragging her into the goop.
I probably don't have bardic inspiration anymore, right? It's
No, yeah, I gotta read.
3 sessions ago.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was a while ago.
And that is my
Well,
ability check. How can I flavor this?
Point
Celeste,
to a weak joint.
try harder. Let's-
Use both hands.
no.
Celeste, are you holding on to the tentacle? Just let go.
What does this do?
+5 to your
Thank you.
roll.
Okay. So I'm free now, yes?
Thanks to Edmund's flash of genius, you have extricated yourself from the tentacle.
Excellent. Okay, I will run away. I'll just come back here. I think that's all I can do. I don't think I can do any bonus stuff because I didn't use any key points for that. So
Yeah, that sounds right. Or have to use the attack action, I think. I don't... Details.
yeah, most of them are like you had to either use a key point or you had to use an attack action. So
Okay.
I don't
Right.
think, so I think that's my turn, which is a bummer because I was gonna do a cool attack before. But now you guys just won't get to see what that was.
Slip the bonds of the tentacle. Alright, Valravn, you are 40 feet in the air on Lord Marbury.
Yes. Okay. There's
So many options.
so many options. What do I actually want to do? I don't know. What I'm trying to also guess is who's going to be grabbed by a tentacle next to give bardic inspiration to, but I don't know.
Take it.
Yeah.
I have a history.
I'm sorry, maybe a family history of being grabbed by tentacles,
Yeah.
so we're not going to be able to prove you. The tentacle thing is a pre-existing condition.
Yeah, Valravn will write some words about the brave Celeste with the wise words of Edmund running through her mind, extricates herself from the nefarious tentacle and frees herself to the surface. Prepared for the next tentacle attack. And he will give Celeste a bardic inspiration.
Thank you.
Hold on. 10-foot radius. Okay. And then Valravn will start writing some more words. As the party looked on, they foresaw a phenomena that none of them expected to see in such a place, but the astral magics at work in this place and their incursions upon it wreaked some kind of chaotic magic, and the air began to stir and twist and turn and from the foul liquid raised a sprout of air and wind that formed a tornado of ferocious wind that began sweeping through the Northics. And he is going to summon a tornado.
No. Not the tornado.
It's a goop-nado.
It's a goop-nado. All right, so I've never actually pulled this off, I don't think. So, a whirlwind.
Boss
now,
fight's
yeah.
the best time for it.
That's right. 10-foot radius, which is 20 feet wide, right? I always forget radius and diameter.
Yes.
Yes.
Literally, the only time I think about the words radius and diameter are in D&D sessions.
Hey, it's educational. It really is.
Yeah, so it's a 20-foot wide sphere of tornado power.
What ranking tornado is it? Is it like an EF0, EF1?
It's probably not. It's probably not like an F5 because it's located inside of a room.
I mean,
This
that would
would
make
be-
life a little interesting. I'm not gonna lie.
That's right.
This is, I think, approximately the size of a 20
Yes,
diameter.
Yes, it is. Okay.
Can't give you control. Or if you, unless you want to draw a circle and take control. I forgot. I did this last time.
I
realized
can do
can't.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, objects. I don't know how to give control to.
I'm not sure how to do the snap. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I got it. My blue one I can control. All right. So that's gonna summon right there. Until the spell ends, you can use your action to move the whirlwind up to 30 feet in any direction along the ground. The whirlwind sucks up any medium or smaller creature that aren't secured to anything that aren't worn or carried by anyone. Creature must make a dex saving throw the first time on a turn that it enters the whirlwind or that the whirlwind enters its space, including when the whirlwind first appears.
Okay.
A creature takes 10d6 bludgeoning damage on a failed save or half as much damage on a successful one. In addition, large or smaller creatures that fail the saving throw must succeed on a strength saving throw or become restrained in the whirlwind until the spell ends.
They actually get sucked up into it.
They get sucked up into it. That's right.
Boy.
They go
And
be
then-
Dorothy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then when it starts its turn, restrained by the whirlwind, it's pulled 5 feet higher up into it, unless the creature's at the top, and restrained creatures move along with the whirlwind.
Oh boy. Okay. So yeah, it starts bringing up all this like kind of brain juice too. That slurry just kind of also gets caught up. In the
That's
tornado.
also good. I'm trying to like clear out the goop with just.
Clear out the goop. All right. So do I make deck saves for these two right
I
now
think,
or on their
I think
turn?
now, because it does say
Now.
including when the whirlwind first appears. So I
Okay.
think, yeah. So DC 18 dexterity saving throws.
Does being slowed? I think affect
It
them?
does. It sure does. It gives them -2 penalty to dex saving throws.
Okay, I can't apply that, so I have to do that manually. Doesn't matter. They both fail.
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
Wow, and take 40 damage each. My goodness, they just get battered around in there.
Did you roll the damage? Oh, it was in my initial casting.
It was
yes,
on,
okay.
yeah. Actually, for once, I actually noticed that. I usually have to ask you to roll damage. Your metaphorical tornado, which is also a literal tornado.
It's also a literal tornado. I was trying to see if they get moved, like okay, they're just restrained, so they get moved. They get moved closer into the middle and higher up on the beginning of their turn.
Boy, they're restrained and slowed. This is.
That's right.
You know how to figure that out. They're in the tornado zone now. All right. Well, the Elderbrain doesn't like that. It starts pulsing violently. So, spells, I am the master wizard here.
You maybe once were, sir, but you seem to have lost your way. You are now but a brain.
It pulses angrily and targets you, Valrobin, with some dissonant whispers.
Okay, DC 18.
DC 18 wisdom save. Not a lot of damage, but as you and I both know, it's the other part of the spell that's delicious.
That's right. I'm probably not going to make that. Yep. I mean, I did really good on that roll, but
With
I
your
got
plus zero. Yeah.
All right.
Although...
So... But I'm on a map. So yeah, this is. I'm not sure.
It does say you don't move into obviously dangerous ground.
So I wouldn't. So I would argue that I would not move into a 40-foot drop.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
So I just cower on the back of my Pegasus and.
You might make Marbury run away.
Yeah, like spur him. Like
yeah. How much can you control Lord Marbury?
I mean, he's got a mind of its own, but I'm steering him.
Okay, I'm gonna make you use your reaction to have Lord Marbury fly you as far away. Then.
Okay. Like I just grab the. I don't even. It's not even a saddle. It's.
Oh, you do bare butt Lord Marbury.
I was about to say bareback is probably not the right term, but.
But.
But that's all I got.
Yep. All right, yeah. So you have to haul ass as far away and take 10 psychic damage.
Yep. All right, which is just kind of the corner here, I guess. Are these like actual room walls along the edge?
Yeah.
Okay. Does this place look like it used to be like a regular room? Because I see like walkways and stuff, but then the weird
it
stuff
does look like it might have once been a regular room and is now covered in these juices.
On gross brain juice.
Yeah. So this one is things it can do. So that means it can move 60 feet. If it gives a bonus action.
I do actually have.
Oh yeah, that was the other reason I did it. Yeah, concentration.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
No problem. And 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Damn it. Can't quite reach. The brain also seems to know that some of its targets have been slowed, so it has this one use its rotting gaze on Valen. When we'll need to make a con save, and she does, and takes no damage from that rotting gaze.
Nice. But
then this Nothic will rush up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and slash at her. We don't all have flying horses. Not with advantage, though. 15 does hit for 7. Lynn has to make a con save, and does easily. At least she's doing that much. Second attack does not hit. She's just like sweat beating down. Oh, little help back here, Edmund dear. We're kind of surrounded.
Yep.
It sounds like a you problem and not a me problem.
You like being surrounded by enemies.
What to do? That one. Damn it. Valen, why are these things right next to us?
I do remember these things love magic, I'm afraid. We are throwing a heaping bout of magic at them.
Alright. I will pull out a fluff ball and bring upon us.
Oh, for once, a tiny fox.
Oh.
His skills are diminishing.
Mm-hmm. What can a fox even do? I can't believe I wasted action to bring a fox out.
The first time has been disappointed by this bag.
Right?
Like,
usually gets polar bears or dire wolves or something where he's like, all right, pack tactics and fucking leaping at people, and he just pulls out a fox.
That was seriously a whole action.
He does have the regrets now.
All right. Well,
Happened to buyer's remorse.
You better save the day, Fox.
I'm still gonna do something. I mean, he's going with my bonus action. I'm just gonna make the fox bite the Nothic. Oops. Why'd that get whispered to you?
I did see it though, but yeah, it's
14.
auto. A 14 does not hit.
Oh damn.
Make some fox yippy noises.
Foxes have some very distinct noise. A lot of animals
Yeah.
actually I've found make some very crazy noises.
Yeah.
Humans.
Humans make some
Humans
weird
are the
noises.
craziest of all.
Should look up the sounds giraffes make. It's really weird.
That I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard a giraffe. Like, I
Add
assume
that to the soundboard.
bleat like a horse. I don't know.
So the
Nope.
brain, you see this, the Nothic that you tore into, Frey, is like bleeding out, and all of a sudden its head snaps back, and you see the brain, and you see its mouth kind of move and says, "This one, citizen, will serve its purpose." And it does a,
Explosion.
yeah, kind of.
Huh.
Although not great damage. The target and enemies of the Elder Brain within 30 feet of it take 10 psychic damage. So that's actually
Okay.
everybody except Valravn, I think, takes
Wow. Okay.
10 psychic damage, and then this creature, his head just pops and explodes. That does trigger a concentration for Valen again.
Popping his own citizens like zits.
I think she made that, right? It's 10 or half.
Yeah, 10 or half. Yep.
Yeah. He does not have the hit points that you guys have.
Just get farther back.
All right, so what happens if they're in the tornado?
They are restrained and they move 5 feet farther in and up. So
Okay.
he just gets moved towards the middle.
Okay. So just
And 5 feet off the ground,
swirling around in there.
That's right.
They're strained, so they can't move or anything.
Yeah. And other than that, they can take their turn, I guess. Oh yeah, it says that they can actually try to use their turn to get out.
To get out.
They can use an action to make a strength or dex check against the spell save DC, and if they succeed,
Oh lord.
the creature is no longer restrained by the whirlwind and is instead hurled 3d6 times 10 feet away in a random direction.
Oh my goodness. That's the best it can do. That's not great. Instead, it'll one of them will, in passing by the whirlwind, attempt to do its rotting gaze.
Yeah, I would say it's still attack. Yeah.
Yeah. Because yikes.
Although attack rolls are disadvantaged, but I don't think these are attack rolls. Are they?
No, this is just a save. Thimbleweed, make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, DC 12.
Mhm.
Yeah. No problems there. So they're not taking damage; they're just getting like just circling in the air.
I don't think they are. Well, hold on. Let me read the top part again.
Yeah, and I guess there's a chance to
this-
get over the slow. But...
Yeah. Oh, the first time I'm on a turn that it enters the whirlwind, or that the whirlwind enters its space.
First,
I'm on a turn, which I don't know exactly what that means. Does that mean their turn?
time on a turn that it enters the whirlwind, or that the whirlwind enters its space. So whirlwind hasn't entered its space, but it's there. That might be up to when you look up. We've never seen. We should have. We should have looked up this spell a little more, I guess.
I mean, yeah, yeah.
It just says when a creature starts its turn restrained by the whirlwind, it is pulled 5 feet higher inside it, moves and falls the whirlwind in. So maybe the idea is it only takes that damage once, and then the other thing is it locks them down in that area, and then every time it moves around and hits people, they take the damage.
I guess.
Unless
This is the first time on a turn, so to me that means that like each turn it can do the damage again. But
look it up, and I'll go to the next.
I'll look it up. Yeah.
I'm willing to see about that. First time on a turn that enters the whirlwind, or the whirlwind enters its space. Yeah, but it doesn't specify, because it specifically says the first time it enters the whirlwind or the whirlwind enters its space, it takes the damage. The only thing it says if a creature is already in the whirlwind and restrained by it, then it is pulled 5 feet higher.
Right.
And it moves with the whirlwind and falls when the spell ends. And then I guess the other thing is they can take the damage if they try to get out of it.
Right.
All right. For now, we will go to the Eld, which I've rolled the worst initiative possible for this thing. And on its turn, it will finally vibrate very, like, glowing red almost and send out a psychic pulse. And that is going to be creatures of the Elder Brain's choice within 60 feet of it must succeed on a DC 18 intelligence saving throw or take 30 psychic damage and then roll onto the Mind Blast table, effects of which will last till the end of each creature's turn. So that should be all of you. Intelligence saving throw, the DC 18.
That's a lot of damage.
A lot of damage.
Is this a spell?
It's a spell-like effect, I guess. It's Psychic Blast. I should remind Thimbleweed and Celeste, you two no longer have resistance to psychic damage, which you did have on the last couple sessions. But
That was not even on my radar.
Yeah,
so
that
no worries.
that expired
I took
when
off.
that expired when you guys long rested.
I took off all of the 60 points of damage I've already taken. What are we doing? Intelligence, intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throws.
Oh boy. Did you actually have advantage?
I do.
Oh.
It's something in my character sheet gives me advantage. It's one of the more recent things I've gotten. Advantage on saving throws against spells.
Yeah.
I was asking that question.
I'm gonna use one of my my special dice that are dwindling in supply.
You actually rolled pretty good with your -1.
I know.
I also proficiency. I also have that, which is good.
21 for me.
Okay. Flynn takes a nasty blast, 30 damage.
Yeah.
She rocks backward and clutches her head.
My swarming dispersal.
There you go.
A good use of it.
So I get resistance, so that's half damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes, for those of you that failed, you take, if you make the save, you don't actually take any damage. If you fail, you take the damage, and you have to roll on the Mind Blast table, which should be available for you under the macro. It should just be called Mind Blast. Which looks like it would be Thimbleweed, Valravn, Lord Marbury, and Valen. Yeah, so I'll count your crit, by the way, as a crit number.
That's right. Don't forget your 10 hit points, because they're probably gone now.
They're already gone.
One Mind Blast is what the 10 hit points were used for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We
an
all
explosion.
Have to. Yeah, an explosion. Right. We all have to roll on. Where is this thing?
Thimbleweed found it. You are dazed. Cannot take reactions, and on your turn you must choose whether to get a move, an action, or a bonus action. You only get one of the three.
Alright, so Robin gets Mind Blasted. Oh no!
You are stunned.
Oh no.
That's a
That
bad
seems
one.
bad.
Incapacitated attack rolls against you have advantage, and you automatically fail strength and dex saves.
Okay.
And you ran into a corner.
Right.
Only worst thing that happens is if Lord Marbury is also incapacitated.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what Marbury gets. You are slowed. Okay, that's not as bad, but
Wow, we're seeing all of them, aren't we?
yeah. You got brain drained.
You like that one? Oh yeah, good point, Demnick. Stunned. If you're incapacitated, I think that does drop your concentration. I believe that
Oh,
has come up
shit.
before.
Really? I'll look it up. Yeah, incapacitated probably.
I think that has come up before. I need to roll for Valen as well. Valen is. We've seen all 4 already. Shout! It's a D4 table, by the way.
Oh, really?
4 rolls. We just saw all 4. That's funny. Now the good news is all of these only last until the end of your next turn, so they're all a 1-turn thing. Bad news is they're all terrible.
Yeah. So yes, it does stop the spell.
Okay. So were these guys only 5 feet in the air, or were they?
They were 5 feet in the air
Okay.
at the time.
I
Yeah.
don't think they would take any of them. And then as a bonus action, the brain creates a psychic link with you, Valravn. And you can kind of see into its thoughts a little bit as it sees into yours.
Okay.
As you think you are a powerful master of spells, master of the arcane arts, but you are nothing compared to the master of Ythryn. I want that horse.
You are no longer the master of Ythryn, sir. It is a ruined city, and you are a ruined creature.
I will take your brain and your pretty pony.
I think Marion would take some offense at being called a pretty pony, but
All right, a slowed Nothic Stalker will slowly make its way over to Frey. Oh, Frey's around. She might be dealing with the sleepover happening. There it is. All right, so slowed means I only get 1 attack. Is that correct? Chris, right? You're the one that uses slow.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, slow. 1 attack. Yeah, that's correct.
1 attack. All right.
Oh, show.
But I
Make
believe
it count.
advantage because you were reckless.
Duh.
16.
miss. Mm-mm.
No.
You shoot your shot and you missed.
Yeah, still slowed. It's like. All right, another layer action. This one will target. Frey.
Okay.
Oh, actually, the layer actions aren't in the character sheet, so I just have to have them out. And it will say, "Keep this one away from me." And you must succeed on a DC 18 Charisma save or become anchored by the brain's force of will. Its speed is reduced to 0 and can't teleport.
Charisma?
Charisma.
Really?
Yeah,
The battle of wills.
Oh. Damn it.
Anchored in place.
I mean, I'm standing next to a Nothic. I don't care.
Mm-hmm. These guys are still slow, so they will just slowly... 5, 10, 15. That gets to the edge, wanting to jump, but can't quite do that. I believe it's halves the speed. Alright, you've got Lord Marbury. You are stunned on top of it, so incapacitated. Lord Marbury is slowed.
Slowed. I mean, I'm as far away from the thing as I can get, which it doesn't seem to be helping me much. Yeah, there's nowhere in this room that is more than 60 feet away from it. I'm sure by design. Yeah. So yeah, Marbury's just gonna hover in the air. Yeah, he's not gonna go down there.
Holding pattern.
Holding pattern. While Valravn just drools on his back.
Yeah.
It goes away at the end of his turn, right?
It goes away at the end of the turn, yeah. All of these buffs that are debuffs that are affecting you expire at the end of your turn.
Okay.
The Psychic Anchor, however, is the brain doing a special thing, so that's not the same. It's the Mind Blast things are the ones that expire. Frey!
That's me. Alright, well. Oh, alright, let's just hit this guy. Can't move, so might as well hit him. Oh, that's a crit.
Oh, where's the air
There you
horn?
go.
Air
Yeah,
horn!
yeah, it's coming, it's coming.
Thank you.
So
Fantastic.
loud.
So loud. I mean, I can't crank the volume down on the
I
air
know, you
horn.
can't-
And it's not an air horn.
Alright, so roll this damage and then I have to roll more damage, so don't add it in yet.
Don't add it.
So there's that. And then I have to roll 2 more d10s. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was really crappy. Now you can do math.
No, I don't want to do that math. That's too much math. 34 damage? He's arguing with me.
Yes.
So. That's pretty good for a crit, I would say.
Is it still alive?
It is. It had not been attacked yet. However, that is massive damage, so it has to make a con save.
10 or half the damage, whichever is higher.
I would say half the damage is a bit higher. Doesn't matter. It definitely failed. So roll on the massive damage table. Let's see. Ooh, stunned is a good one on that.
It's gonna, if it survives my next attack.
Well, I think stunned means you have natural advantage.
Sweet!
I guess it doesn't matter because you already attacked recklessly the first time.
I did, yes.
I was thinking I was checking to see if this is the auto crit one, but it is not.
So close.
Yeah, 26
So
will
close.
hit.
For another 20.
My gosh. Damage output is nuts. Alright, that thing was perfectly beefy, and now it is near death.
And I get to make the save at the end of my turn. Psychic Anchor.
Yes,
the
for the anchor.
creature may repeat the
Yes.
save at the end of each turn.
You sure can. For DC 18, yep.
God damn it. I'm never getting out of here.
One day.
It's almost as bad as that damn headache.
The good news is you've got plenty of targets. This one comes running up to you.
You sure it wants to? Because, I mean, it just watched its friend almost
doesn't
get
seem like it
eviscerated.
has much of a will of its own. You honestly think the brain might be just, you know, in some kind of control, because it seems to be directing them more tactically than you've ever seen these creatures been used before.
She'll call it to her. Are you sure you want to do this? I'm just keep killing you guys. Like, we can talk about this.
I will choke your rivers with our dead. I'm the one with rivers. Choke my... Damn it. 18, maybe?
Yeah, that hits.
7 slashing.
Whatever.
Alright. Valen is not in great shape here. She's actually going to spend her turn disengaging and just kind of walking backwards because she's still got a couple of them slowed. That's the dead Nothic. Legendary action. We got another tentacle bursting out of the ground.
Ooh, me, pick me.
Yeah. You're already psychically anchored, and it seems to know that. So instead, we're going to take one of the rest of you 4. Oh no! Oh no! I did not want that to happen. Valen, as
She kept you alive for
this
so
is
long.
very horror movie because she disengages and backs up, but her back's like to that green water, and you see this tentacle just undulate out of there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Now there's still a chance it could miss. Let's see.
Is there, though?
On her, yeah.
Let's see. No, that's a 23. 14 bludgeoning damage. She's not dead. That's good.
Yeah, she's gonna take 12 at the start of her turn.
Yeah, she is. So
She'll be dead shortly.
It grabs her. Yeah, well, she's got a while for her next turn. But she just gives off a yelping scream as it grabs her and looks like it's about to pull her in there. And she says, "Oh! Oh!" She looks like she is also near death. Thimbleweed!
Hey. Well, that's
She
a
can
shame.
breathe underwater though. That she'll probably die from psychic damage long before that's a problem. But
Yes.
All right, so that number one, what else? He's slowed, and what else?
Stunned also due to the massive damage, which
Hmm,
means you would have advantage on attack rolls.
okay. He's not gonna just explode, though, is he?
It seems
that was an active thing.
that was
Brain
an active
doing, right?
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's shoot him full of Shardwin arrow.
So you're choosing to. This is you're having your debuff for your mind blast. You can choose either a move action or bonus action. I'm assuming you're choosing action.
Oh, only action, bonus action, or reaction? Is that the thing?
Indeed. Days, you cannot take reactions. You must choose whether to get a move, an action, or a bonus action. You only get one of the three. Just for this turn, then it expires.
All right, well, let's do that.
You do have natural
Advantage.
advantage, yeah. One will hit.
Okay. I will re-roll 6 or the 1 d6. So 9, 13, 26 damage.
Yeah, that Nothic, just, you shoot it right in the eye, and the eye just gushes out. It falls back into the slurry.
Nice. All right, my second attack. I guess that 6 wasn't supposed to happen because since I did the Charlatan arrow, that I assume takes the place of the. Or no.
I think it's just extra damage, yeah.
All right. Whatever. I won't worry about it right now. I'll attack number 3. He's slowed.
He is, and that's -2 to AC, I think.
Yeah.
Slow.
Some more Shardwin arrows, but no more Gathered Swarm.
Three will hit, yep.
Shoot, can I reroll it again? Once per turn, okay. For 15 damage.
Okay. You do a 1-2 punch. That one goes right through the eye, and it also falls into the water.
Nice.
That one
Right.
was heavily damaged from the tornado.
The rivers are flowing with your dead.
Brain undulates angrily. Celeste, I believe you are not mind blasted since you made the save, so you're good to go.
Okay.
One of your...
So I've been wanting to use my Searing Sunburst spell, but then like everyone keeps making it less cool.
There's less
Is it?
targets.
So is this little thing the fox? Is this Edmund's fox?
It's a poor defenseless fox.
It is
How,
Esmond's
how
fox.
attached are you to the? It sounded like you weren't. I heard nothing but complaints when the fox came out.
I'm not attached.
All right.
Sorry, Mr.
Well, I
Fox.
was gonna get.
Maybe it's a
all-
child where like he can complain about the fox, but he won't let anybody else
right.
complain about the fox.
Well, and we haven't like. No one has attacked the brain directly, right?
They have not, and it still has a dome of force around it.
Yeah, I
Oh,
thought
it
that's,
has a force. around it.
yeah.
I was confused. I thought the dome was around everything. Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right, then yeah. So I'm going to use my Searing Sunburst on these two fellows down south. And I think that will probably also target the fox. But
Sorry, Fox.
Fox. Pull your socks
yeah,
up.
but I think I can throw this orb as to narrowly miss Edmund. But anyway, so that's the spell. So we're gonna spend 2 key points, I think, and so this is going to be a con saving throw or take 6d6 radiant damage.
Yeah.
My goodness.
I would like to watch the Fox.
Oh
actually.
no,
Wow, that's really bad.
that was really bad. Thanks. It sure was.
There's some ones in there.
A 12 on a 66. What is
3 ones? Three
what's
ones.
the average? Yeah.
It's really bad.
36. That would
Oh.
be
Con
15?
18.
Yeah, or 18. Yeah.
It was really bad.
It was what is
Everyone.
what is the number I need to make?
I mean,
15.
15.
the Fox may live.
The fox may live.
You see the fox take its head before it explodes.
Right.
All right, both the Nothics failed and take the
Nice.
damage.
So if I succeed, then
You take
don't
no
take-
damage if you succeed, I believe.
Oh, come on, fox!
Come on, fox.
Get out of there.
What do you need, fox?
Maybe it
What does he
becomes
need?
an angelic super fox when it gets blasted with radiant
Yeah.
damage.
What's the
Kitsune.
save for the fox?
Mhm.
It needs a 15.
Con save.
15 con save throw. Come on.
Come on, fox. Oh, you could use the. It's still whisper mode. You could use the flash of
No.
genius. You rolled a 14.
Got
Yeah,
14.
Do you use the flash of
for it.
genius to save the fox?
Attached to the Fox.
The fox looks at Edmund, and Edmund just like shrugs his shoulders. And the
Oh,
fox
that's
explodes.
cold. That's cold.
Like the Terminator 2 flashback, he just gets just disintegrated by the flash wave.
Oh, it's the gladiator just thumbs
Yeah.
down.
I would like to be fisted up the shaft. That's so
That was good
dangerous.
timing on that one. Alas,
Oh,
the fox
So funny. That
is
was
cleansed.
What a disappointing damage roll. So that was horrible. Okay, so
You
I
get
now
24 damage total. That's it.
There you go.
Yeah.
that is really disappointing now.
It could have been better. But...
Okay,
Patronizing clap.
Yeah.
then I'm going to run over here and then because I used a key point for that part, I have this dealio, my key fueled attack, so I can make I can attack as a bonus action.
Nice.
So I'll attack this guy.
17 does hit. Damage.
With
All
8
right.
bludgeoning, and then I'm gonna run away as I do.
Leaping
That's right.
over the rivers of psychokinetic
I'm
slurry.
running on
Oh, that's
top
true.
of them.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I am skittering. Like, what are like the bugs or whatever that just like run on top of the wall?
Yeah, what
Oh, those lizards that do that
I'm a
weird
lizard,
fucking.
yeah.
wild.
That's how Celeste runs.
It's just limbs just way out there.
Just kicking those legs forward. Yeah, you don't even want to make contact with that stuff. Well, Robin, you're stunned, I believe.
I spend the turn drooling on myself,
Yes, you do.
and then I come to.
Then you come too. I've got another legendary action. Oh, let's see. How many others near death at the moment? You all are spreading out a little bit, annoyingly. So, we will summon another tentacle. Tentacle!
How many tentacles can there be?
Oh, it's got so many tentacles. Look at the size of that brain.
I mean, I could. Yeah, if you just count the token, there's a
Look at the
bunch.
size of it. And we will target. You know what? We'll target Celeste because Celeste did all a bunch of fancy jumping around and dancing. And we will have a tentacle appear and attempt to grab you again, because there's precedent for that.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, 25 for 12 bludgeoning. And the tentacle wraps you up in its psychically damaging embrace.
Let's all go into tentacles.
Oh, tentacles. The stalker will come up to you, Edmund. The purple-eyed Nothic. And will attempt to claw at you. 14? Yeah. Try this again. 21.
That will be a hit.
10 slashing, 3 psychic, and it can deal an extra 11 damage. As long as it is within 5 feet of an ally.
Oh, it's got peg tactics.
It's got, well, it's got sneak attack.
Sneak attack. Oh, okay.
Alright, what is that? 24?
24 damage total with 1 hit from that thing.
Okay. Alright.
I like the way you murdered that defenseless creature. And then this Nothic will go to town on you. Suddenly you're doing the front line down here.
Yep.
19 for 7.
That does hit.
And then it is you.
Ugh. Do I make the moral decision? Do I fight? I hate you, villain.
Melinda's whimpering.
I'm only gonna do this because it's cool, but
I've always been your biggest fan, Edmund.
It's such a waste of a turn, I think. But
Can't be worse than pulling a fox out.
Yeah, it's getting real salty about wasting his turns. Foxes, Berlin.
What I wanted to do is get to the sunk cost fallacy where he like starts pulling out all the animals, and each one is like worse than the last. It's like a cockroach. He's like, God damn it, a good one's coming. I know it.
I don't think I have a way to take villain out of the tentacle. I don't think. Right.
I will say the tentacles can be attacked.
It's fine. This is a little cooler, I think. Remember my my dragon homunculus I made a long time ago?
I do.
Well, he emerges from my pocket.
We haven't seen him in a
Pocket for a
long
long time.
Yeah.
As a reaction, he can deliver a spell with a ranger touch.
Oh.
So I'm gonna flavor this as Valin, and he pulls out this little black pepper-sized bead. And he's like, Valin, I've been working on this for a while, and it's still in the experimental phases, but I want you to put it in your mouth and chew it as soon as you're about to die. And it's one of those like little potassium cyanide pills, but technically I'm casting Death Ward on her.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Wow. That is pretty clever. You use the homunculus to deposit, so literally you're distributing drugs with a drone.
Yeah.
Open your mouth. Homunculus just does it like a bird too. It's got it in its mouth and just.
It's up to you to save yourself now, and I'm just gonna stand here and take more beating from these stupid Nothics.
So Death Ward is the first time the target would drop to 0 hit points as a result of taking damage. Target instead drops to 1 hit point and the spell ends. So it protects you from a death blow. Thank you, Edmund.
You don't know what it does yet, by the way.
I don't, but I'll take literally anything at this point.
I guess I could have given you a potion, but oh well.
I mean, this technically might even be more helpful at the moment.
Probably. And what do I want to do? I will drink. Can I drink a potion?
Yes. Allowed free potion drinking.
Can I find it? Okay, well, I'm gonna have to ask you, but one of my elixirs that I made gives me the transformation, number 6. So, oh no, it's just alter self. Never mind.
Mm.
I can't turn into a T-Rex.
Wrong.
Your drugs aren't that good.
I know. That would be nice.
Maybe he drinks and thinks he's a T-Rex. Yeah, I think that's the one where you like just change to look like somebody.
Yeah. Never mind. I have that spell. All right. Well, let me drink my boldness. I've got a boldness potion.
Okay.
So I can add a D4 to every attack roll and saving throw.
I imagine a boldness potion just look like a hot sauce jar. Potion boldness.
And I have,
Frank's Red Hot. I put that shit on everything.
here we go. So every time I drink one of my potions, I also get temporary hit points.
Yeah.
2d6 potential modifier. So yeah. Okay,
All right.
it's my turn.
Good thing you got that. Legendary action. This one, the brain reaches out to you, Edmund. Says, you, master of arcane artifice, you might have made a wonderful citizen of Ythryn. You wanted to join the fold instead of rebel against the authority. Now you're too afraid. We'll cast Dissonant Whispers on you. The DC 18 Wisdom save, Edmund.
DC 18 Wisdom. 12.
That's
But
the
I get a
fox cursing
D4
you
just
from
now.
beyond the grave.
I can roll a D4 for every saving throw I make.
Oh, the boldness? Okay.
The boldness.
Right, good thing I just drank that.
My math's not great, but you might need more than 4.
So I'm at a 15.
15, yeah.
Blaster Genius.
Yeah, that's good thing I didn't save my fox.
This is your legacy, Fox. Me not taking some damage.
Your death has saved me. Alright, I think you only take half of the 8 psychic damage, and you do not have to run away. Nothic is dead. Iriolarthas, actual turn. It's the Mind Blast back. Guess what's coming back?
Oh, God.
It's the Mind Blast. Everybody needs to
Oh,
make
no.
another DC 18 intelligence saving throw.
I gotta land. Barbary is not gonna be in the air much longer.
Yeah, you wanted to hold pattern, but
Intelligence saving throw. Oh,
I
great.
have the
Barbary,
same.
great.
Lord Marver. Gonna melt. That is a lot of
where's
damage.
the thing I need?
I rolled 3 ends.
Whenever you make sense.
I made it. Wow.
Oh, I'm gonna use another dice.
Or 2 10s, sorry.
210. Oh, yeah. 5d10.
Okay.
That's a really good roll. 2 10s, a 9, and an 8.
Yeah, that's a
And
lot.
a
I was gonna
one.
say that's a
Yeah.
lot of damage. Holy
Yes.
shit. 43 is what I rolled for those of you listening.
And do I get my reaction back after my turn?
I think so. I don't remember the rule on that. If you get it back on your turn, or if it's technically by round. But I think I would say yes, because you did it last time for the other Mind Blast. This is the second Mind Blast, so yes, I think you have your reaction back.
Okay.
Boy, lots of good saves though.
It's the start of your next turn is when it comes back.
Yeah, so you would have gotten it back.
Okay.
You took your turn at initiative 12, yeah.
Keep hoping I'm gonna roll a 1.
I'm going to do that again. And take resistance to that damage.
Oh yeah, that's
So if you make it, you don't take any damage?
Yes.
Is that what I'm reading?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Good, good.
So I rolled one of my dice.
Talk
I
about
was like,
swing.
nope.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, everybody's turning on their shit too.
Marbury-
Celeste uses Diamond
Marbury's-
Soul.
Yeah.
It's been a key point to re-roll it, which you did very good on that.
Marbury's almost dead.
Yeah, Marbury gets mind blasted.
Oh yeah, so he needs to make the thing, right?
He does need to make it. The thing is that the only. Everybody else end up making the save.
I didn't make it.
Okay. So, but you get the resistance because you went discorporate. So I need you to roll on the table. Armory is muddled, and Thimbleweed is slowed. You're getting brain drain.
That sucks. Yeah, that's a bad one for you, Thimbleweed. You can only attack once.
Oh
That's-
shit! Oh shit! Valen has to make the save.
Of course, even though she's underwater in the goop.
I didn't say she was in the water yet, but she's
Oh,
just
okay.
grappled by the thing. She has a +6. Valen
Good.
makes it. Valen
Yeah.
makes it. She's still alive. She does have the death ward still.
Yeah.
All right. And then, but yeah, actually, most people made it. That's pretty impressive. As another layer action, Elderbrain will target this time one of its own Nothics. And give it a flash of inspiration. Coming out, you see it like power up a little bit. Like we'll say this Nothic down here, the Stalker. So you will kill this one. Take its brain. There's advantage on, or advantage on ability check, attack roll, or save. It's next one that it has. All right, a slowed Nothic. 5, 10, 15. Can't actually make it to Frey. It can try to rotting gaze you. Frey, a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Which you barely make.
Still made it.
Rolling a 2. Marbury.
All right, Marbury is gonna come up here to this little platform and descend to like 20 feet, just in case he excorporates. So not quite as much damage if Valravn falls.
Yeah.
That's all he's gonna do.
Okay. Frey.
Okay. Ugh. Still stuck.
Is that forever, or you just you have to keep making the save?
I think I just have to keep making the save, right?
Okay.
Mhm.
Ugh, I'm stuck forever.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Valen is still in the tentacle grasp there.
Still in the tentacle grass. She was fed a drug that nobody is sure what it does, but Edmund has assured her it's good. But otherwise, she looks like near death, and she is still grappled in the tentacle.
Okay.
I'm also grappled, if anyone cares.
That's true.
You have more hit points than Valen
I'm
does,
not doing
though.
that now.
You can take it for a while.
I mean, how many hit points do we think these stupid tentacles have?
It's a good question.
Great question.
Nobody has attacked them yet.
Hmm.
You're gonna see Frey pull out a gun and be like, "All right, don't move."
While
Dude.
Celeste is wrapped up in a tentacle, she's just blind firing.
Do we think, because I think a lot of people in this group probably have experience with like getting grappled by tentacles before. do we think
No
that
judgment here.
the tentacles need to be killed for them to release one?
Yeah, probably, but they're probably not that tough if
Okay.
they're like individual pieces of the larger being.
Okay.
I mean, if I was holding something in my hand,
It started stabbing you.
I mean, that's my point. I'm like,
yeah. Like,
if I set the tentacle on fire, like I feel like if it were me, I would release the thing I was holding, but I'm not a tentacle.
but
so
if-
I
You can
don't
give it a
know.
shot.
You want to set the thing on fire that's also holding somebody? It also seems a little dangerous. I've got a way to get you out, but
It's
it
gonna
may
hurt.
get a little hot.
Well, I mean, it might. All right, we'll pull out our wand of magic mints because I
Oh,
can't move.
yeah.
So we'll shoot the tentacle that's holding Valen. I can never remember how this is supposed to work.
I
Don't
don't
hit
either.
the Lynn.
Well, the
Point-
good thing is it's
point and
magic
shoot.
missile, so there's no attack roll. It's
That is
just
correct.
auto damage.
Yeah.
So
I
I just
know-
have to roll well.
Each missile is D4 plus 1. I don't remember the...
Hang on.
If you don't want it to
Amounts.
break, I think it was like 8d4 plus 8 to use all but one of the charges. I think was when I was doing
Yeah.
it last.
You could choose to
campaign.
use as many... I think as you want. I think the minimum was
Yeah.
3 if you did like
Yeah.
the one basic charge.
One more doctor.
Right.
So,
Yeah, but if you use
second,
all but
third,
one, so
fourth,
you don't.
fifth,
yeah.
sixth. Yeah, 8d4 plus 8.
Yep. That's to keep
Alright.
it from possibly breaking. Yeah,
Super blast.
that's right.
You know what? Fuck this shit. 9d4 plus 9.
You're gonna chance it. Let's
Wow.
just power the thing up.
Why not? If it breaks,
mean,
it breaks. I'll
I'm
just throw it in the goo.
about to say, like, at this point, like, what else are we gonna use it for? We're fighting. Wow,
That's a lot of damage.
that is a lot
Just
of damage.
33 missiles go slamming into this thing. And because there's no attack roll, I'm going to assume that they're not going to hit Valen as they come soaring in
Yeah.
there because they are like
Mhm.
guided attack shots. Just they pepper it all over. And yes, the effect is satisfactory. It gets blasted by all those. And you do see the brain take a little bit of, it kind of rocks back a little bit and it seems to take some damage from that. And then she falls and just barely clutches the side.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
See, this is me being nice to her.
that is true.
That's true. Yeah, you're doing the role play of the
Did
things
say-
you got in your head.
I appreciate
Mhm.
it.
And now I'm going to try to make my charisma save so I can move.
Freya, I will give you inspiration for saving Valen. And Edmund, I'm going to give you inspiration from earlier for giving her the death ward drugs in such a...
We're so fucking
fascinating
attached
way.
to this lady for some reason.
That's good. I finally made an NPC you all care about.
Oh shit! Look at that!
And it's a
That-
crit! Didn't even need the advantage. Excellent work. Look at all
Frey
these
just
crit
turns and looks
rolls.
at the brain and goes, Frey is coming to get you.
You're not sure, but you see the brain's eyes go wide.
The folds deepen.
Wrinkles, yeah. You see, yeah, it looked like eyebrows gonna raise
Yeah,
up.
like furrow.
Oh no. All right. You. Oh, that was the end of the turn. You. Okay.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Yep. Oh, you. You had a Nothic next to you? I didn't realize that.
Oh, I thought that
What?
was dead.
It was beneath a dead body.
Oh.
That's cheating. See, this is that
You wouldn't have saved
bullshit, you
Valen
guys.
if that was.
Yeah, that was a little bit cheating.
That
You made
was
her
cheating.
believe there was nobody next to her.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that
I
either
mean, otherwise I
until.
would have used my second attack. So
Yeah.
Go ahead. Well, I don't think you used the. You didn't use the attack action. Use the
Nice.
magic item.
I mean, that's
Oh,
still
right.
an attack.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, I would have attacked first and then used a magic item, but whatever.
That's hilarious. Valen might have died.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, this Nothic does not get to attack you with advantage, though.
Nope.
This be normal attack. Oh, no, 19.
Yeah, that one
for
hit.
7.
Okay, wait. I missed some steps. Did she kill that tentacle? About how many hit points did it take to kill that tentacle?
Who knows? 'Cause she did 33.
She
So like,
unleashed this. Wait, so did you have to roll something to see if it breaks? Is that how that thing
I have
works?
no idea because I
Oh,
don't have
yes.
anything in my thing to tell
like
me
a
what I'm
D-
supposed to roll.
Hold
It's
on,
the
I'll
first
tell
time
you.
this has happened, which is
Somebody's
exciting.
actually like broken the wand.
Or had an attempt to.
Um,
Wand of magic missiles.
roll a d20 on a 1. The wand crumbles into ashes and is destroyed.
All right. Nah, I'm good.
It's fine.
It's fine. Exciting.
1 in 20 chance.
All right.
So Rochelle, somewhere between 0 and 33. is the
somewhere
answer.
between 0 and
That was
33.
incredibly helpful. Thank you, Chris.
Valen will use the other charge of her wand to cast Mirror Image on herself.
Probably a good idea. Stay
yeah,
alive.
yeah, just to stay alive. That you have given her. She gets 3 Valens, and now she scoots out. There's no safe place in this room. That's terrible.
Why the hell did you come?
I'm helping. As a legendary action, you do more tentacles?
Me, pick me.
Always more.
Yeah, now that you know what, it sees that you are freed from the psychic anchor, so a tentacle rises up and attempts to attack you, Ray. Oh no, a bad tentacle hit though. That one goes
That
wide.
misses.
Yep, you dance nimbly out of the way. Nimbly bimbly.
Nimbly bimbly.
Thimbleweed.
So what's going on with Nothic number 2?
Nothic number 2. Where is Nothic? He has
Repairing
been given he's been given advantage psychically by the brain, so he'll have advantage on his next attack or saving throw.
All right, I'll attack
Slightly
him.
powered. You are currently slowed.
Yeah.
Just makes you have 1 attack.
Yeah.
You are neither nimbly or bimbly.
Yeah.
I know, of course that. Yeah, Demnix also made a brain that had the googly eyes on it.
What?
I was like, that's too far. But then we just talked about the eyes would have made it, so that's what I get. 27 will hit for
yeah.
sure.
Oh boy.
26 damage?
Uh-huh.
Wow, bird. That thing looks pretty heavily wounded now.
All right.
Notice they are beefier than the average Nothic, but...
So now with Charlotte and Arrow, it's got to make a saving throw.
yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Does wisdom.
Yeah.
What's our number?
Number is 16.
Uh-oh, it's blinded.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh, but it does get advantage because of the buff I just said it had. So it will expend that to try to make the save, but it does not. So it expended its advantage and still blinded.
Nice.
Excellent.
Wait, note to self: do not put creatures on the bottom 2 layers. I can't. The overlay, like, I can't hit the icon, so I only have like access to the top row. Celeste, you are currently in Tentacle World, which is not a website I would recommend.
Don't Google that.
I'm trying to scroll up and see. You take
Oh,
damage
yeah.
from being in the tentacle. I don't remember. I'm just gonna re-roll. I think that
Probably
was a
12.
while
I think
ago.
it was 12. I saw it the first time.
I'll let you re-roll it. You roll 1d8 plus 5. That's how much psychic damage you take. For being embraced.
That's a good.
That's a good roll. You take 6 psychic damage, and you are still grappled by the tentacle. So your choices are, again, use your action to escape or attack the tentacle.
All right, I'll attack. I think we can do this. I believe in me. All right. Okay, hit with my mop, and 18 hits. Yes.
Yes, it will.
All right, that's 11.
That's pretty good. It's getting
Yeah.
pretty beat up.
Extra
Oh,
Shit!
look at all the crits
Where's my
tonight. Give me the fucking horde! How did we ever live without this?
That alone should have been a soundbite. Give me the fucking horn. Very good.
Wait. We'll all be quiet, and I'll do it really, really good right now.
Wait, which one? Me or her?
You.
You.
Give me the fucking horn! Alright, put a note in it.
You're very country with that one.
I was.
Okay.
Little
That
text
was
twang
another
on it.
22 damage.
You're at 33 now.
I'm not 33.
I was just
We
about to say.
established somewhere between 0 and 33.
I have hit this maximum occupancy for hit points on this tentacle.
That's right.
You absolutely demolish that tentacle, just slap it silly,
Lovely.
and you are freed from its psychic embrace.
Okay. I still have another bonus action left. Oh
Yes,
gosh,
indeed.
there's so
Now,
much happening.
There is. This brain has been sitting pretty inside of its dome of force that it cast. It is still using its tentacles because the dome is a dome and not a sphere.
Yeah.
Oh, I have plans for that shit.
Yeah, that's why it's trying to keep you away from it.
Because guess who's got her swim speed?
And water breathing, apparently.
Yeah, it hasn't taken actual damage yet.
God damn it, is that true? The brain knows it can't beat you with damage. It has to just like beat you with like
stuns,
crowd
and psychic blocks, and shit like that.
Yep. Yeah, you still have all your movement too.
Mm-hmm.
Celeste also. I'm sure Edmund's fine. He's holding.
He's got a fox. There. It's fine.
No, he doesn't. That fox is dead because of Celeste.
Celeste killed it.
I know, that was the joke.
If anything, it motivated Edmund somehow.
I'll come down here, and I will attack number 4 with my unarmed strike.
Yeah, 26 will hit.
Nice.
8 radiant damage. All right.
Yeah.
Moderate clap on that one.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna run away a little bit.
That needs to be a soundbite, and then I run away.
And then I run away.
That's true. See, it's hard to get these sound bites though, unless I'm like remembering the exact like.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
It's just hard to remember, so I need my producer to like put little bookmarks.
Timestamp this one, and then I run away a little bit. Like I want that as a sound clip.
Yeah. Valravn.
Okay. So there's 2 Nothics north of Frey, right?
Mm-hmm.
Still alive?
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
One of the slowed one is really damaged from your tornado. The other one was hiding behind a corpse and has not been hit yet. Which I agree is bullshit. That was that was a virtual tabletop error on my part.
Convenient virtual tabletop
A lesson to despawn corpses. In fact, I will start doing that.
Looking at that dome, do I think it is a spell? Can I like try to do some like magic gauging on what this?
I won't even make you do that because you have seen a very similar dome that you all had to deal with just earlier in this dungeon.
Oh, so this is more like the thing that's protecting the tower itself?
No. I mean the dome
with the swords.
Yeah, the one with the swords.
Remember we were coming up the hatch and there was a dome?
Oh.
Oh, it's that kind of dome.
And that wasn't okay.
That makes
we could teleport
happier.
we could teleport through that. I teleported out of that dome.
Yeah, I did too.
I look at this dome and can I like visually just identify like it has the same properties as the dome from back then?
Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Well, there was a check where you could identify magic stuff.
Magic shit, yeah. 16.
So you imagine that dome that you had dealt with earlier might have been a special case that was tied to like that crystal.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, spells like this, and especially as a spellcaster, would require concentration.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, okay. I think instead of trying to get rid of this dome, I'm just going to go around it. Valravn will write some words of Edmund's brave defense against the remaining Nothics as they surged up from the horrid depths. He's going to give Edmund a bardic inspiration. And as... I'm going to use the soundboard. And as the brain, the terrible brain of Iriolarthas, of what was left of the man, looked upon them, it felt something approaching from below. Could it be the hand of the author? I would like to be fisted up the shaft. I'm going to cast my hand. I'm going to cast it like below and just directly where the brain is, but below it, like 10 feet below it.
So
Like,
in the
water.
Water?
Yeah,
Okay.
yes.
In the slurry.
Actually, I don't know if I have to see the spot. I may have to move it there.
If only you could cast that spell into the journal, so we could all
Yeah.
read the mini paragraphs associated with this spell.
I have to be able to see the initial cast spot.
Okay.
Okay.
You can get close. You probably have. Yeah, that'd probably be.
But then once I have it cast,
You can move it.
I can move it 60 feet. Yeah.
You're just gonna punch it right in the tentacles.
In the taint. He's gonna come
The
below.
taint.
Yeah. The fist is gonna do like a dive. It's gonna go flat. It's gonna do like a diving maneuver and like dive into the water. And it is going to, from below the brain, come up. I would like to be fisted up the shaft. That's right. You're goddamn
I love
right.
this soundboard so much.
The clenched fist is going to punch the bottom of the brain. Right? Yep, staircase.
Up the staircase.
That's right.
Up the shaft. All right, that yes, you are able to connect because the fist doesn't care about the slurry, from what you can tell, and it's the dome does not extend that far down.
Okay.
So
yeah, that's what I was hoping. Okay.
Give me a thingy.
So it's a D20. Force us to roll the D20 plus 10. Does a 25 punch a brain?
25 does punch a brain. Does not have a whole lot of armor.
All right. And then that is 48.
Oh, the fist! I saw you
Not the fist.
use the fist against the dome. All right.
So the fist is quite literally just trying to come up from below. Just do a number from under the water.
Yeah. Check that box.
Yep. 24 damage.
24 damage.
Check that off the bucket list.
It doesn't like it. It doesn't like it. It
That needs to be a
undulates
sound thing too.
very angrily. Says, you're sick of your shit, Aravan Guinevere Lanrier.
We are sick of your city, sir.
I've decided not to endorse your park. Careful consideration.
So have I.
Yeah. Now, how far off the ground would you say you were?
20 feet.
20 feet. Awesome.
He descended to 20 feet so that if he discorporated, he wouldn't drop.
All right. Let's try to discorporate you with a tentacle.
Oh dear! Against me or the horse?
Against you.
Okay. Try to pull me off the horse?
Yeah.
Okay.
Things have insane reach. That's a better attack roll.
That ought to do it. Yep.
For 15 of bludgeoning damage, and it embraces you, pulls you right off of Lord Marbury.
Yes. Indeed it does. My health bar is not showing my health correctly, but I'm getting I'm getting hurt.
I promise you I am worse for wear. Alright, the blinded stalker must try to attack Edmund while blinded, which it will try to do so.
Nope.
Oh. He would have hit you in without the blind. That was just bad. Those are misses. And this other one will turn around and run after Celeste, which does incur an attack of opportunity to you, Edmund.
Oh, nice. Ooh.
Oh, motherfucker with another crit. How many crits? Yeah. This has been nuts. Well, we've had 6 because we started with 0.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah.
How's that? All right, attack opportunity.
That was
So, because that Nothic was still in range of the other Nothic when it started to flee, do you get your bounce damage?
I was looking at it.
I would allow that, yes. Because I would assume that would go off as a reaction to him moving, essentially.
Yeah.
It would bounce to 8 to the blind one.
Okay, how much? I think the blind wears off at the end of his turn, I think. How much damage to the first one?
17 plus 12, 29.
29. Wow. All right, that Nothic turns around to go after Celeste, and you just rake it across the back, and it gives off a whimpering cry and just trips, and its body falls into the slurry. And then it's Edmund's turn.
Nice.
So when Valravn did the hand up the brain, did he manipulate the dome, or did he go under?
He
Like,
went
did you-
under. I also need a con save from Valravn.
I gave it to you.
Oh, I missed that.
It's above the Nothic's
Above
turn.
board? Thank you.
Yeah, it's a 19. It's fine.
Fist is still just grinding against the taint of the brain.
Yeah.
Gross.
And yes, the one thing that brain wanted to keep was the taint.
The rest of the body parts melted away.
Just for nostalgia reasons.
Yeah.
At this point, I don't know if the dome is something solid that can be touched, or
None of you have really jacked.
Yeah.
Oh, I do need to roll concentration with the brain, though. Jesus.
I was about to
right. Yeah,
ask.
yeah,
I thought
yeah,
that would do something to the.
You're right. Yep. 16. If it was, how much damage did you do?
It was 24.
20. Okay, so it is maintain
Yeah,
concentration.
it's still up. But we've established that it ends at the water level, so it's
Yes.
only half of a globe.
Yes.
yeah, I just want to know if it can be picked up or not.
Picked up? I don't know, that's good. I mean, the one we encountered before couldn't, but it could
Yeah.
be teleported through and yeah.
Like it was immovable.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'll just continue to attack this Nothic in front of me.
Yeah, the one near you is very heavily wounded.
You know what? We're gonna try another animal. Out comes a polar bear.
There you go.
Shit! Oh shit! You got the polar bear.
Finally.
That's a good
Finally, the second creature.
one. Yeah, he has one bad
One bad one out of like 30. Finally, stupid fucking bag.
Now, how attached are you to this polar bear?
Pretty attached to
It
this. one.
turns out Celeste just hates animals, actually.
I know, right?
They're dirty.
Every animal we encounter, she's just like, how
She just
attached are we?
glares.
I tell the polar bear, "You're the one I've been waiting for."
You're my favorite child.
All right.
Chosen
He
one.
bites. 17.
And connects. Yep.
10 damage.
Ooh.
Nice.
That was good. That Nothic looks pretty bad.
He claws.
16 does hit.
10 damage.
Fuck, that
Nice.
polar bear murders that Nothic. Just.
You see Evan pull out this ball, and a polar bear pops up and just bites and claws and just rips it to shred. It looks feral.
Just grabbing
what
the
we
mouth
need.
and like shaking the body around.
Edmund says, "Yes, my pets, you've returned." And he gets on top of the polar bear.
Naturally.
Have we seen the polar bear since that legless dude rode one? I feel like that's when
Ooh,
we had
good
him last.
callback.
It's been a while.
It's been a
Been a
while.
while.
We've seen the wolf. We've seen the reindeer.
We saw a
Radio
dire
all the
wolf.
time.
The
Dire
dire,
wolf,
yeah, the dire wolf. Yep.
We've seen a saber tooth, I think,
Mm-hmm.
but not the polar bear. It's been
Yeah.
many,
Polar
many,
bear.
many moons.
All right. As a legendary action, Iriolarthas is getting very nervous about Frey's approach, and
I technically haven't moved yet.
and
Thank
whispers.
you.
To, yeah, and he whispers to you, is like, "You get away! You get away! I feel her
What
taint
do-
upon you." As I say, taint.
What you are
The
feeling
words.
is called fear.
You will feel fear.
You obviously never met me.
Casts dissonant whispers upon you. I need a wisdom save. See, 18.
Ugh, God damn it.
Just to keep creating space.
Mental saving throws.
Yeah.
Just-
And you get the feeling this thing knows you all. Like, it's been saying your names and seems
Yeah.
to know, like, various tactics. Where you take 7 psychic damage and must use your reaction to move as far away as your speed allows you from the Elder Brain. Which should trigger 1 attack of opportunity from that one Nothic near you.
Mm-hmm.
And it pitifully misses.
Do I just keep going down around the corner here?
As far as your speed away from you, but you do not move into obviously dangerous ground.
Okay. 25, 30, 35, 40.
You can't really get any farther away than the walls.
Alright, guess what Iriolarthas gets back?
On a 5?
Fucking Mind Blast. Yeah, on a 5. It's got a Mind Blast again.
Oh my god.
It pulses out there. It says, die, die, die! I need a DC 18 intelligence saves from everybody.
Ugh.
Oh, poor Marbury. You're gonna die right now, aren't you?
Hey!
Oh, Thimbleweed, who's been struggling with this save. My headphones look like ring when it does the sound effect. It's so loud.
You like lose hearing for a second.
I
It's,
do. Crackles.
So Robin gave me a bardic inspiration, right?
I sure did.
It's a D10,
It's D12 now.
D12. Okay.
Oh.
All right. I had to use it.
Tempted to use inspiration. Let's see if I get close.
Glenn makes a save, finally showing off for being.
That was not Marbury, that was me. That's fucking sucks.
I'll take the damage. It's fine.
Oh no, my polar bear has to roll on the mind blast saving table.
Yeah.
So do
those of
I.
you, yeah, got to
My
roll on
first
that.
time. My first
Yeah.
time.
That's impressive. Yeah.
Yeah.
-1.
You all watch Marbury just whinny and give you all like a "you're all assholes" look as his body discorporates into green dust.
You're all assholes.
Goodness.
Polar bear is dazed.
All
How
right.
much damage is this? 30.
Where's this table at?
33.
Macro table.
Okay.
Slug. Okay, that's not too bad.
Get a dissonant whisper me for me to finally take real damage. Hope you know that.
Yeah. It's trying to use everything it can. Everybody else made it.
I think so.
No, I don't have
Uh,
concentration spells. Works for me.
Edmund,
Well-
did you use the bardic inspiration?
I used it. Yep.
Successfully?
Yep. I hit a
Okay.
12.
In that
10.
case, Thimbleweed, as you witness Edmund valiantly fighting off the mind blast, you get bardic inspiration.
Oh. Others have inspired me so much.
After that, it screams out when it sees a lot of you still up and alive. It screams out and says, the brain, Veneranda, where are you? We need you here.
What did it call for?
It's called as a... You see, none of these have been real doors that you can ascertain, but you see appearing kind of through a wall magically is what looks like... I wonder if I actually have an image of this thing. A suit of armor. There it is. But instead of a helmet, it's a brain in the jar on top. It's carrying a large sword. So it's a brain in the jar with a walking like suit of armor
Great.
on the bottom of it. And it seems to reply back and says, Sorry, Lord Iriolarthas. I am here to defend you against our enemies. So roll initiative.
Where is it?
Ha! Which they both rolled terribly on initiative. Atrocious. All right, I slowed Nothic. Yeah, you're in the tentacle. Let's target Edmund with a rotting gaze. Give me a con save.
Oops. That's Edmund, but
Yeah, I assume the polar bear doesn't have a +7. A very meaty polar bear.
Every time I see Reese get up, I halfway expect him to walk behind Raymond as he's going. So on my computer screen, he's next to Raymond, and he walked towards the Raymond.
That would be pretty weird.
That would be weird.
That would be a fun trick.
None of this is real. Frey.
Like me.
Where's the suit of armor at? I don't see it.
I'm a polar bear.
It appeared kind of where you guys spawned.
Oh, I
in at.
see. It's not big. Okay, it's medium size. Okay.
Yeah, it's the size of a person basically. Maybe a
Gotcha.
little larger, more imposing.
Okay.
Probably head and
I have a-
shoulders above the rest of you.
I have a very important question. How wide is this little river gap here?
Maybe 5 feet.
Sweet, I can jump that easy.
Oh yeah.
Alright. He's really gonna regret having made me run down here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And I have a swim speed because we long rested and I was able to take one of my things. So this time around I did not take the climbing speed or any of those things. I took the swim speed. It's my what's it called? Not form of the beast. My bestial soul. I can gain a swimming speed equal to my walking speed. And it also lets me breathe underwater. But I can already breathe underwater.
Yep.
I can breathe in brain goo.
Can you breathe in brain goo?
Is that not
So,
thick water?
with my remaining movement, I dive down
Oh boy.
under the dome.
Oh boy.
And she just kind of flips over while under the water. And Misty steps on top of the brain.
There you go.
And now I am on top of the brain.
All right.
Inside the dome, on top
Inside
of the
the
brain.
dome, on top of the brain.
You do take 8 psychic damage for being in the brain goo.
I don't care.
It shudders. You kind of almost have its hat slip off and has a tentacle come up and move the hat back on. No! No! No!
Someone just dropped a snake in the hamster cage. Just kind of, it's like, all right, this is.
She'll sit there and be like, "Are you sure you want to do this? I'm giving you one chance.
Oh,
I would hate to have to kill you because you seem kind of cool and I like the tentacle things. I mean, they look really fun. But if you're really going to be like pissy, I'm gonna have to kill you."
I am far better than you. I'm merely an ant with an annoying stinger.
Well, yeah, I'm up here under your stupid dome, so guess what? You're stuck with me.
I'll swat you away.
You can try, but I mean, I'm basically here to stay at this point. Alright, this is how you want to do it. This is how we'll do it. Don't say I didn't warn you.
I'm impressed for a raging barbarian. She's just
I mean, I have perma rage. I don't care.
actually, yeah.
Yeah. She's elevated to that like Bruce Banner level.
That's what I was
I'm
thinking.
always
Yeah, I'm
angry.
always
I'm
angry.
always angry.
I'm always angry. I was always angry. It just never worked. Oh, there was another one.
Fucking hell. The crits.
What?
The fucking crits.
Close your ears.
Ah,
Why is it so loud?
they've been out because it's an air horn.
/roll 2d10.
My goodness, that is the
Plus
8th.
another 11, so 20, 32, 35 points of damage.
This is
to
why
the
this thing was
brain.
trying to keep it away from me. Oh my goodness. Alright, that is obviously a massive damage.
It's gonna have to roll for the concept.
It will,
too,
yeah. So
right?
this is massive
Concentration?
damage. Which I'm pretty sure that's not half the damage, so I think it
No.
20,
did
yeah.
fail that roll, so you get to roll the massive
did.
damage table.
Mhm.
Oh, stun.
Oh,
That would be
man.
pretty. Stun for shit!
No!
This line is her action like one of the really important folds.
Wait, quick, Celeste, what was the one of the important folds? I just put my axe in it.
I forgot everything I just knew about the brain. I was like, you put me so on the spot. The rolandic fissure.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, we went there. In your face, brain.
Stunned with the massive damage. So that, I think, drops the wall of force.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's concentration doesn't matter anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like shuddering.
Oh, thank
Okay.
God, no more of this fucking mind blast. Room filling mind blasts.
At least for one turn.
At least
Yeah.
for one turn.
So then another 17 points of damage. And I get to
Oh.
stay atop a brain because it is stunned, so therefore...
You're right, Demnix. I did forget. It has legendary resistance. If the Elder Brain fails a saving throw, it can choose to succeed
Oh
instead.
my God.
Of course.
Not stunned currently.
But it still has a roll for
It
concentration.
does have to roll for concentration.
Twice.
And that uses up a limited amount of
That does. It
legendary
has a
resistances,
resource
right?
on that.
It fails its concentration anyway.
So it will also use another legendary resistance.
Yeah.
That's two.
So
we're
that's
just using
2
those up, yeah.
to keep that up.
You have to
I've
roll...
never seen a creature
well,
with more than 3, by the way.
hang on,
No.
you have to roll for concentration again because I hit you twice.
Oh, I missed the second hit. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Roll one more time.
17 damage.
17 damage. Yep. Yes, it has to do it again. Come on, dude. You got a +5.
There you go.
That
Alright.
is it.
But yeah, it's burned 2 legendary resistances against Frey's Onslaught to keep the thing on there. Alright, Nothet, keep them busy. This one will roll up on Thimblebead. What's your AC, Bugman?
21.
About 8 slashing damage. And not so much on that one.
Not so much.
Valen is going to disengage from this very frightening thing and kind of cower back here a little bit. Valravn, dear, how are you doing over there?
Just being accosted by this tentacle.
Just doing tentacle things.
If I were a younger man, I'd be kind of into it. But
Oh.
I passed that phase many hundreds of years ago.
Yeah.
That was more information than we needed, Valravn.
I would like to be fisted up the shaft.
So good. So good. Alright. This thing does not like having you on top of it, Frey, so it will try to fear you off of it with the dissonant whispers. Zeus is no place for you, halfling.
I've already used my reaction. How does that work?
Did you? Oh yeah, it's a legendary reaction. Yeah, I guess you can't use your reaction. Alright, well, I already cast it, so we'll go ahead and do that.
You're stuck with me.
Yeah.
You might
the-
still take the damage, but
You still make the save for the damage, but the Elder Brain
That's fine. That's fine.
hasn't kept track
That's
of how far
actually
you've
an,
gone.
an interesting edge case in that spell that we don't see very often. If you've already used your reaction,
That is true.
then
Which would only come up if somebody can do this multiple times in
Yeah.
a round. Yeah.
Wisdom save? Yeah. No.
I thought you get your reaction back on your turn, though. I don't think it's done it since your last turn, right? Because you just went, like, a turn ago. Didn't you get your reaction back on your turn?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Because I think you did spend it earlier, but then you just went before.
Reactions reset at the start of your next turn.
Yeah, so I think you got your reaction back recently.
Okay. Well, I'm going to use my inspiration to reroll my wisdom save.
Okay.
God damn it.
It's a 12 psychic damage, and you must use your reaction to move as far away as you can.
Which is down, probably.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I have something that can stop that first. Hang on. Wait, can Rime give me a flash of genius?
Oh,
Be
you would
within
need...
30 feet.
Also, it's only 5, right? So I don't think that would get
Yeah.
you to 18.
It's okay. I have like 2 more special dice.
Okay. But yeah,
He's got
it's also 30.
He's got a 30-foot range on it.
Damn it. Okay. Oh, darn it. Alright, I guess I just jump back into the water.
Into the water with ye. Go ahead and roll me 2d10 as you take some more psychic damage. I'll let you determine which direction you end up going.
I'm just going down.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, once you hit the water, where you're at.
Down.
I will put you here then.
6.
Wow. Mr. Thimbleweed.
All right. So this brain with all the armor, he looks pretty hostile.
Does look pretty hostile.
Rats. All right, I'm gonna whip out vigilance. Start swinging. Hey, I have all my bonus actions now. I'm gonna bonus action a Hunter's Mark.
Yeah. I will also say that you feel like you could target the armor or the brain on top.
Oh, let's target the brain on top, please. I'm not some amateur.
Headshot.
All right.
21 will hit a brain in a jar.
All right.
Or a brain in a armor? That's a lot of numbers you threw at me.
That's a lot of numbers. So that's... I'm gonna re-roll the 6. So that's 16, 25, 30 damage.
Wow. Jeez.
Nice.
Yeah, that you see some cracks appearing all over that brain head.
Okay, I'll attack again.
28 will certainly hit.
For 10 damage.
Alright, that
Oh, wait, no. 7 damage.
Alright, it is looking very heavily injured, at least the brain portion.
Oh, I see. I accidentally did swarm twice in the first one, so add another 8 health to him.
Oh. Oh yeah, I wonder why that's showing up. Okay. You just wanted to make the math extra difficult for me.
I sure did.
Minus, plus. Alright, Celeste. You've seen Frey jump into the water here and then get on top of the brain and be able to hit it. Although she just got feared off of it. The dome is still around it otherwise.
Don't worry, I'm coming back.
And then you've seen your friends are still dealing with Nothics down here. And Valravn is still grappled in a tentacle somewhere.
Somewhere.
He's fine.
So, can you explain, like, swim speed? Like, I have my mobile feat, but it doesn't say anything about swimming. So, how does swim speed work?
I mean, you can walk on water as soon as you get in the water. I think I would treat this as difficult terrain just to be easy. There is underwater combat rules though that give you disadvantage if you don't have swim speed. If you're attacking while in the water.
So this dome is going around the brain and into the water.
It kind of ends somewhere where the water starts.
Okay.
You can. That's how the tentacles have been coming out the bottom of the brain.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't clear on how deep the.
Like a jellyfish, I guess, at this point.
Right?
Yeah. That's what it looks like.
Yeah. With a wizard hat
And a wand.
and a wand.
Because, okay, so what I want to do, I actually don't really need to even, I guess I would come here because I feel like for this, I probably have to go like a little bit, like a few feet down into the water. But I would like to use my my Searing Sunburst to attack the big brain. So my what I'm imagining, so I have to like hurl this orb at a point that I choose within 150 feet. So I want to do that under the brain.
Create like a fart bubble, like right underneath it, basically.
Well, that's not how I was picturing it. It was much more impressive than a fart bubble, but yeah.
More like
So
throwing a
that's-
stick of dynamite in the water.
That's,
Like a geyser.
yeah. So that is what I am picturing. That is what I would like to try.
Well, you know
to
what?
do.
Roll the damage and we'll determine if it's a fart bubble or not. How about that?
Stick a dynamite.
Yeah.
But I will spend you know, what the hell? I'll spend all of my key points.
Yeah.
So and then just wait, so what happens if he makes this save? It's like no damage, right? So that's kind of the shitty part. But so if I do all, it's 2, 4, 6, 8 d6.
8 to 6, yeah.
Hopefully I roll better than last time.
Yep.
Holy crap.
Some 1s and some 6s, so
That's so much more. 33 damage as
good.
opposed to 12 last time. Oh, what a time to roll poorly.
that's not a 15.
There you go.
That was a dynamite explosion of radiant energy just sears up.
Right in the taint again.
Right in
He's
his
regretting-
slashed, right in his punched taint. Ah, that's the worst place to
He's
get
really
bleached.
regretting hanging onto that taint in his brain form.
Yeah.
Like he just keeps getting.
Why did I
attacked.
keep this with all its nerve endings?
How hairy
intact?
is this taint?
I mean, not at all anymore. It just
That's-
got burned off.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
like extra damage right
It
there.
is just
you know?
bleached off. It's got the bikini wax of a lifetime.
I would like to be fisted up the shaft.
Okay, I just have so many questions. Like, what session was that?
It was last session. That's why I remembered it so
Last
well.
Because I was like, otherwise, that it's like genius that someone like knew that exact quote.
Yeah, that's why I could remember it because it just happened last session. I was like, all right, I know this part. There was a 50-foot shaft. They all had to get up, and he cast Big B's hand to push him up the
Push him up.
shaft. So of course we made lots of fisting jokes. Naturally.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
Sorry. I still have like
Oh,
a
sorry.
little bonus thing. No, it's not anything impressive, but see 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. I think I can come all the way over here. I'll come up here and then I can do a bonus unarmed strike. Oh, or a melee attack, I think. I
The
can do
con
either.
save for the dome.
So it's 12 bludgeoning damage for this guy. 5.
Yes. That one looks really messed up. Alright, Valravn, do a d8 plus 5, see how much psychic damage you take from being grappled.
Okay.
That brain is looking pretty wounded now that you've actually started attacking it.
6.
I'm gonna stop
okay.
letting you guys roll the damage on this, because clearly...
We're just doing pretty well on that. Oh no, do I have advantage? Or I have inspiration. I'm gonna try my inspiration. There we go. Okay. All right.
What are you concentrating on?
The hand. The hand's still under there.
Oh, the hand's still under there. Okay.
You can't see it anymore. I can move it out, but yeah, it's
still fisting.
it's still fisting furiously. You know what? Unfortunately, the problem is I'm muddled, so I can't take a bonus action and an action. So this is going to be my whole turn here to get out of this. But Valravn is going to evaporate into a cloud of green dust within these tentacles' hands. And he is fucking out of there. And that's really his whole turn, because he can either take a bonus action or an action, and the Misty Step is his bonus action.
Okay. Slip out of its grasp.
That's right.
You feel the brain reach out to the connection it's made with you and says, "No more fisting."
Listen, you've got bigger problems, son. You've
Oh.
got explosions.
Yeah, it does.
What?
However, because it's psychically connected to you, it can break a creature's concentration on a spell it has cast.
Oh, no.
And the creature takes, I only rolled a 1 psychic damage per level of the spell.
Oh, per level. Okay. Well, what is the level of the hand? He's a 5th level spell, so it's 5 damage. Shit. All right. Well, by hand. Boy, I am like casting concentration spells and getting them knocked out like in rapid succession.
I mean, the one thing the brain's good at here. That one's dead. We go to Edmund and the bear.
So my bear is dazed, I think.
What was it?
From eating a purple pear, I believe, have cure wounds 3rd level. So that's basically one of these. So let me heal the bear with my action.
The fox. Fuck that fox. The bear. Oh, my sweet bear.
Let me
Feel
save
my
bear,
healing
so
hands.
Roll 3d8 plus 10. So he's plus 27.
Wow.
And then, well, the bear can only do an action, so why doesn't he do multi-attack? Right?
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess he'll kind of rear up and bite the brain that Thimblewee is attacking.
Okay.
So bite.
9 does actually not hit a brain encased in
Yeah.
the helmet.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
And then he'll attempt to claw at it.
Or does it?
For 9
Yeah.
slashing. And I think I really want my bear. I'm going to give it one of my potions. Hopefully it's a good use, but the potion of flight.
Oh my god. Sprinkle pixie dust on the bear.
Flying bear.
Feed it, and now he can start. But
We all
really,
knew we were eventually going to see a flying bear in this battle.
Yeah.
I really just want it because he gets the 10 hit points. So,
Also, flying bear is awesome.
so he gets 15 10 hit points.
Man.
And that is the end of my turn. And my bear can fly in case I wanted him to.
It may come up.
He will not right now because that's an attack opportunity.
How about a tentacle? This time trying to... Let's actually leave it up to Token Fate on this one. So... the tentacles love you, what can I say?
She really has a family
What
history.
can I
Like
say?
it is a pre-existing condition.
Yeah. 18?
That hits.
Tentacle loves you. For 16 bludgeoning damage and wraps you up in that sweet psychic crushing embrace. Alright, we've got the brain, which will look at Edmund and see you attempt to fly. And
No,
we'll
we're not
say-
attempting to fly.
Well, the polar bear is flying, or attempting to fly, I guess I should say.
No. He's standing there.
He's just standing there? Alright.
Yeah.
You
I mean, he can
sprinkled
fly. I
pixie
like that. I
dust
just
on
want
top
the
of
10
it.
hit points,
Alright,
but
that's
he's
fair.
not flying anywhere.
But we'll attempt to keep you from maybe charging with the polar bear
Sure.
by trying to cast Hold Person on you.
On me or the bear?
Well, the bear is not a person, so it'd have to be you.
Yeah.
So I must succeed on a whiz saving throw.
Oops. How do I get it to do the DC?
We already know it's 18, right?
Yeah.
That's-
No,
that's-
this is the brain on the
Oh, the brain.
which
Oh, okay.
the small brain on the helmed horror, which the Iriolarthas has referred to as Veneranda by name.
No, not an 8. With
That
a
is
D.
good.
I do have a D4 because of my bold potion, whatever that does. 11.
Yeah.
It's close.
And I think I already used my flash of genius this time, right?
You get it back. You get your reaction back on
Each round.
on
Each
the
turn.
beginning of your turn.
But
Yeah.
oh, at the beginning of my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
Oh,
just
well.
happened, right? So I think you're okay.
Yeah. So sounds like a good time to use it.
Yeah. Not being paralyzed is probably a good.
Probably.
Oh, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm up to a 16.
Okay. With your flash of genius, you are able to keep that at bay.
Running out of ways to flavor this, but the bear jostles me and gives me a little boost to my ability to hold off. Anyway.
And then the construct body will just whip out its sword and attempt to attack Thimbleweed.
What? Why me?
I'll just whatever your AC is, I'll just go ahead and roll that.
Yeah.
For 9 slashing
boy.
and 7 slashing.
Oh boy. My chitin.
It hurts.
Right in his body. Oh, did not get the
No
mind
mind blast
blast.
for you.
No mind blast.
I don't want to be stunned again.
All I can do is a tentacle then. Which, seeing Frey nearby, will reach out with a tentacle against you, Frey. Oh, crap. But, it jarts. Once again, it misses you and just, you're too small. It just crashes.
Like it's like a swimming like obstacle course, just avoiding the tentacle.
Yep. Hashtag avoiding the tentacle. Let's see. As a lair action, it will give a boost of psychic inspiration to Veneranda. Kill them, Veneranda. You've always been my favorite. My most loyalist of noble wizards.
Most loyalist of wizards. She's sounding a little Trump there for a little.
Always reward loyalty. We'll have this Nothic come up and attack the polar bear. It's still slowed.
Still, is Bullet really just like back there concentrating on this?
Well, she's had to like she is
I
very
guess
near
she's
death
just-
this whole time, so
yeah.
she's been disengaging from creatures trying to.
Huddled in the corner.
Yeah.
Sorry,
4
polar bear?
damage to the polar bear.
Okay. That's 4 points off my temp.
Indeed. And then we go to Frey.
All right. Swim. Swim.
Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Use my freaking teleport. I'm back on top of the brain.
Oh,
Did you miss me?
I did not. I did not. Sounds like a deranged, like Cat in the Hat character. I did
Miss
not
you,
like
I did
this. I
not.
did not. I should not have you on the brain.
Okay. Actually, I'd like to go back for about 5 seconds. Have not teleported yet, and I'm still in the goop.
Okay,
Is that okay?
sure.
Because I would like to, while in the goop, throw my javelin of lightning at the brain.
Okay.
Because it's a ranged weapon attack, so therefore I can throw it while I'm still in the goop.
Into the
I
group.
feel like she does like a little dolphin kick, gets out and throws it, and then flops back in.
Comes out of the water.
Yeah. So it's the only thing in the line, so there's no one who needs to make the DC 13.
Yeah. It definitely hits.
Mm-hmm. I forgot to roll that with advantage. My bad. It's alright. The lightning bolt turns back into zone. Make a range attack against target. So you're going to take a lot. So 23 points of damage. That's lightning, sweet lightning damage.
Yeah. Bit of a shock therapy for the brain.
Mm-hmm.
What is the save for? Oh, there's no save.
Yeah, there's no
dudes,
save.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I poof right back into the middle of the brain. Pick up my axe, put my javelin back, and then swing my axe. Because I can. And I don't like you. But it's just a regular attack because I did not attack recklessly with my first throw.
Hmm.
Sorry, honey. That should be normal. 17 hit a brain?
Yes, it does. It's a giant brain. Does not have good AC.
For 16 points of damage.
Okay, that brain is starting to get droopy now.
It's got droopy brain.
It's got droopy brain. Not doing so
Big
hot.
con save for the shield again.
It
Right?
sure does. 2 of them, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That's good enough for that one, I think.
Mm-hmm.
23.
There you go.
All right,
Yep, that's all right.
got the dome up. I still have Nothics up.
Somehow these nothings will survive.
Somehow the Nothics. Attack Thimbleweed. There we go.
Man, just right above that.
It's Tim all over again.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
What's your AC? All right.
Let's do that.
Yeah. All right. So Valen is concentrating on slow. Mirror Image does not take concentration. She can do this within 30 feet, so she also got the benefits of a long rest. She will cast Blight on the nearest Nothic right there. Yeah, wither and die. Con save. And that sucker takes 40 necrotic damage.
There you go, Valen. Nice stepping up.
Yeah. And it goes from healthy to near death. You see it just start rotting away. And then another legendary action. We will see I got one tentacle. We're gonna see number 1 with a psychic pulse, the same thing I did a long time ago, where it ups its head, takes control, and its brain explodes and deals 9 psychic damage to Thimbleweed, Edmund, and I guess the polar bear, and Celeste, who's in the 30 feet. And then
Will just take 9 damage.
9 damage. Yeah, there's no save on this.
Oh, okay. Just take the damage.
Lynn loses one of her
Pops the head of
thingies. Yep, and we go to Thimbleweed.
All right.
Small brain's looking pretty messed up. Big brain's looking pretty messed up.
Well, small brain equals my brain, so I'm gonna go after small brain.
That will hit.
Right. 17 damage.
Okay. Not sure if I need to pause for more damage or not.
I'll attack again.
So,
For 7 damage.
Okay, you see the brain shatter. Sorry. You see the brain just flop down and expire, although the body still seems to be animated and working, but now the brain has been destroyed.
How big is this body?
It's person-sized.
I'm gonna try to get in the body.
Get in the body? Like, oh, you see like that open cavity on the top?
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's a head in there. I gotta get the head in the hole.
You are larger than a brain, so I don't think it's gonna happen, but I appreciate the ingenuity.
I am going to disapparate myself into the armor.
Can he do that?
I don't know. Can he?
Yes. Yes, he can.
Eric, in that scenario just now, who were you asking? Like, who were you?
It might have been a
asking that
rhetorical question, I think.
Because all the rest of us are going with it. We're like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Is there a resource you can expend that lets you do this, or a spell or something?
It's his Misty Step
reaction.
thing, right? Yeah, his reaction. Although you do have to take damage to do that. I don't know if you have to or not.
Yeah, what is it worded?
Let me find it.
Damaging action, dash swarm until facing can see within 30 feet, you reappear with this. If you if you deal damage to yourself, I will allow you to do this.
All right.
Let a buggy bite you.
Yeah, it can
I'll poke myself with vigilance.
Okay, give me an attack roll of vigilance. Or sorry, a damage roll since you can attack yourself. And then you can discorporate into your bugs and swarm your bugs into the armor.
Oops.
I'm not counting that, but that's hilarious. You rolled a crit, everybody.
It feels inappropriate, but
It feels inappropriate. How can I not do it?
For 7 damage.
All right, Thimbleweed, your bugs swarm into the body, and you can feel that it was just kind of piloting on its last instructions, which was to attack you. Now that you are inside of it, however, you feel like you can just assume control as a swarm of bugs of this suit of armor, and you can have a point of inspiration.
I'm the pilot now. I'm the captain now.
Yeah.
Well, I see this more like Power Rangers, where they're all in like this little Zord thing, and they're all like looking at different
Right.
pieces. One person's one arm.
Different bug parts of the
Yeah, that's impressive. Enemies are dropping like flies. Celeste, you are, as usually, inside the tentacle. Roll a d8 plus 5 for psychic damage.
Who's your god now, giant god brain?
That is very offensive.
You don't like it when I wear his
Someone
clothes
and
to you.
crawled down her body and animated it.
Her-
Ow.
I'm wearing your servant as a skin suit.
It's a skin suit. All right, Celeste is attacking the tentacle.
Do it. 10. All right, yeah.
18 so far.
Yep, 8. You feel like you need a little bit more juice. 12 does hit a tentacle.
Okay.
Just a big ass tentacle. All right, you have crushed the tentacle and freed thine self.
That's right. She's getting really good at this.
She spent half this time just fighting these fucking tentacles.
So now we know that it's somewhere between 27 and 33. We've narrowed the window.
Well,
of
you know
tentacle.
it's. I will say you know it's more than 18.
That's true. Oh, you're right. Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's somewhere
You know,
between
more-
19
somewhere,
and-
yeah, somewhere between 19 and 33. Yes.
I would like to drink a potion of greater healing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How do I do that? I think that's a button somewhere, right?
It
think
is
we-
a
I think
button
we did.
somewhere, yeah.
someone can- I don't remember.
Give me a button for healing potions by Hydrus.
Oh yeah.
Macro.
healing
Healing
potion.
potions. I just thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Don't have to
Excellent.
That's
remember.
good. That's yep.
Okay. 55 plus 17. I have to pull out a calculator for that at this point in my life. Okay, so
72. 72.
Oh boy, it's just keeps going.
Tentacles just don't stop.
Those tentacles don't stop. The Nothics are stopping though. They're almost all gone.
Oh, that's all I can do because that's like I used my bonus. And
You still have
everything.
movement, I guess.
Yeah, I guess I'll move towards the big brain. Okay.
All right, well, Robin.
All right. Well, Robin will write some words as the brain saw its servants and its portions of itself fall to the heroes. It became unsettled, knowing that its last days were upon it. It's going to unsettling words, Iriolarthas himself. And as such witnesses were brought down upon the brain, he suffered what could be, of all the convenient brain aneurysms in history, the most convenient of them all. And he is going to suffer this giant brain to have an aneurysm.
Ooh, I get to roll its intelligence save. How
An
exciting for me.
intelligence save that has a minus D12 on.
Okay.
Yep. So it has. So it's just regular, right? Because no. It has the advantage, but it gets a minus 12. Yeah.
Yeah.
D12. Oh shit!
Hey, a brain has a pretty good intelligence save. It
God
turns out.
damn! But he still rolled a 16. Like
I did.
That's good.
I did have to roll pretty well. Yeah.
All right. Well. Oh wait.
What?
That's fucking good. Is that good enough? 16. That makes it 14. So that does it.
It does make it a 14. For 27 psychic.
For 27 psychic. And it is incapacitated
Ooh.
until the start of my next turn.
Oh shit. That little symbol's so small. Okay, so that means we skip legendary actions and go to Edmund. The brain is like quivering now. In anticipation.
So, what does his armor look like? Is it under
The armor's like
It's swarming with
now.
bugs, or like crawling, like you would see like a nasty corpse that swarms with bugs, like in and out of like orifices and shit. It's like the arm,
Yeah.
like through joints and through that open head, you see just like bugs swarming around it.
Okay. And how does this Nothic number 5 look?
Very near death.
I will have my bear do a multi-attack and bite it. 17.
Yep.
11 damage.
It bites its head off.
All right.
Oh, and the dome goes away with it incapacitated too.
Ah, yes.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Well, good thing my bear can fly. Let's fly over there, guys.
Send that bear right into the brain. Just a missile.
Bear missile.
Flying bear.
All right. And he will claw with his second attack. 15.
19 will hit for 15. Yep.
How's it looking?
It's looking pretty fucking bad now, especially with it being incapacitated.
And how long is it incapacitated for? I know it's meta. Sorry.
Until my turn. Until the beginning of my next turn.
It's got full round.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
just got its pants down right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So it's wearing pants.
Edmund will charge up his beam
And
cannon.
it's got, taint.
Yeah. Gotta cover up the taint.
Got a little mini piece of pants over that.
Tiny.
Jason, it's Edmund. Of course his bear flies. He gave it drugs.
It was one of my flight potions I made with my experimental elixirs.
Then we'll wait for funsies. I'm gonna let you pilot this thing on its turn.
Thank goodness.
It has a It has a innate flying speed of 30 feet, so
Wait,
it's just
what?
it's just Iron Man. I just looked at that. I swear.
I'm gonna do a similar thing and become an iron missile. And I was gonna run straight into the dome.
Yeah,
This is literally just Power Rangers now. Just flying bear, flying fucking mech suit
armor
man. We're just gonna combine next turn.
That's right.
When our powers combined.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it does not have any range attacks. It just has the sword.
All right, I'm just gonna point that sword forward and just launch myself at the brain.
Go, go, Thimbleweed.
I'm trying to figure out how to give you. Oh, I think I can do that with a token. Oh, determined by character settings. How do I give control? I forgot how to do that. There we go. Edited and controlled by Thimbleweed. All right, look under monsters. It's under Veneranda.
Okay.
And you should be able to.
Under Thimbleweed's new skin.
Thimbleweed's new mech suit. I guess you still have the psychic blessing, so it has advantage on its first attack, you asshole.
Somehow.
I think I have to dash to get over there, so...
Oh, you did have to dash? Okay.
Ram right into it with my dash.
Ramming speed. Did you literally want to ram into it?
Yeah.
Just crash into it?
Yeah.
Okay.
On his armor.
You do that with a dash attack, yeah. And roll, I don't know, let's say 4d10.
All right.
That's full speed.
Flying by the seat of her pants now.
Not bad.
All right,
bad.
Your suit takes 18 damage and the brain takes 18 damage. Just crash into each other.
Does the suit have separate health?
It does. You do not take that damage. I will keep track of the health for you. There you go.
Okay.
You got it on the token, not the sheet. All right, this dude's incapacitated, so can't do
He
shit.
is having a brain aneurysm
Having a
at the
brain
moment.
aneurysm.
Beam cannon.
Oh, the
goes
beam
off.
cannon
Yeah, it does.
fires.
Shoots straight through the middle of the brain.
That's
for
true.
8d6 lightning damage.
The brain.
Oh, that was
Oh,
Wow!
That is the worst.
That was really
You know
bad.
what? That was pretty
Worst.
bad. That was really bad.
I like using inspiration.
I don't think you can use that on damage rolls. We just have to keep mocking you, I think is the only recourse
Wow.
here.
A 12 on an
That's-
8d6.
A 12 on an
crazy.
8d6 is impressively bad.
That is 5 1s.
That's fine.
Wow.
5
More
1s,
than-
2s, and a 3.
Wow. I was all prepared to just be impressed with this, but
Yep. Yep.
12 damage.
My bear looks at me and just shakes his head.
The beam like curves down in sadness.
Yep.
I tapped everybody at
droops.
some point.
Can't even go through the brain. It just kind of like.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah,
saddest
that's
trombone.
right.
That was the saddest trombone. Thank you.
I shouldn't even said anything. Just let it go.
Forget the beam cannon, he just puts it away. Frey, you'll get a chance to hack after all.
Hell yay, me! Alright. With that sweet reckless advantage. Because why not?
We have run the gamut between insanely awesome crits and just hilariously
Yes.
bad damage rolls.
Yeah.
19 damage.
Yes.
17 more damage.
Yes, you bring down your axe finally in the center of the... Joe, give me a brain. An important part.
Important.
Not one of those bullshit superfluous brain
In the
bits.
center of the ponds,
The
obviously.
center of the pawns, Frey.
Sounds like a place.
The pawns is where you go this time of year. Your brain's pawns, obviously. You put your axe down right in the middle of it. It gives off a terrible, shuddering, careening sound. A final whimpering cry splits into your brain, or splits into your minds, as the brain sinks down into the flesh slurry. And you all feel a subtle weight lift from your bodies ever since entering the city that you didn't even know had been there this whole time. Like just a fuzzy, almost disconnected feeling from everything else. And Frey, you feel a dramatic shift as suddenly the presence of the goddess comes surging back like just raging wind through an open door that you have felt cut off from her this whole time. So you all can sense that all these barriers and securities have been eliminated now. And this whole area begins to shake violently, and you hear, somehow echoing off the room, as if from like the upside down, the voice of Kadovic says, "Hurry, I'm losing the connection." And you all have to haul ass back, and your suit falls apart, Thimbleweed, when it crashes.
No!
I'm letting you fucking keep this thing. That was cool, but no. It does not make the journey with you when you return back to
Duty McSuit
the room. And when you return to that room, you see that one locked door that said Mythallar access, suddenly the glowing parts of that door has dissipated and just looks like, and it just opens its way up, and inside you see a arcane circle that you would be able to step into. And even Valin yells, "We don't have any time, I fear."
I suppose we ought to finish this. Shut down this damn device in this city once and for all.
Indeed. You all go rushing into the circle to be transported down to the Mythallar finally and set up what will be the finale to Rime of the Frostmaiden. But that is going to end our session for tonight. I don't remember if I forgot anything. I don't think so. Nobody went down, so there was no lingering injuries or anything to cover.
No.
So
You forgot to do an MVPC.
Oh, I did forget to do the MVPC.
Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah.
I did.
Everybody is MVPC tonight.
I mean, we
because
did.
of how
we
many
did
crits we rolled.
You know what? I kind of like that. We're going to give everybody a chance to roll. I legitimately forgot. I was so caught up in everything. And sorry to the chat, I didn't do MVPC. I'm going to have all of you roll.
This was a pretty fucking climactic boss
It was a
fight,
very
so
climactic. I actually like that a lot. Yeah, you all get MVPCs.
Potion of resistance.
Mm.
Everybody finds a little bit of treasure from...
That's
Twice for
right.
double prizes!
Oh, shit.
Potion of greater healing. And potion of resistance.
Nice.
Whatevs.
Yeah. You're probably the last person that needs that. But
Yeah. I will
Resistance
take that
also.
potion, though, because I'm going to have to chug a couple.
yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't look like you guys have any time before jumping into the final
Somehow I
countdown.
found a scroll of Revivify.
I
I mean, that could
mean,
come in
just
handy.
save it, because Villain's about to be dead.
All
I know,
right.
right?
Yeah, Belin's not in great shape. All right, that is all the time we have for this session of Rime of the Frostmaiden. Thank you to everyone for staying up super late for this session, by the way. I had a feeling it was going to be a long one, and spoiler alert, next week might also be a long one. Hopefully we can get started. Although we did level up this time, too. Thank you to Chris, Heather, Rochelle, Raymond, and Reese for playing. Thank you to wonderful fans for watching, and the patrons. Shout out to Platinum patrons, Joe, Will, Thomas, Stan, Brandon, Genocider, David, Eclectic, Roleplay, Roll, Christopher, Brian, William, Corey, Koa1337, Big Nut, John, Chris, Scott, Gene, Eric, Dan, Tyler, Nathan, Camp Crystal, Lake Counselor, Big Shep, Andrew, and Daryl, and gold patrons, RPG, Paper Crafts, Pretty Boy, and Yuma, Marcus, Dead Lizard Lounge, Sam, Lumpy Spuds, Jerome, Nathan, Fast Like a Tortoise, Scott, Rufus, Caroline, and William. Thank you all very much for your support. We will see you for our final session. Or I shouldn't say final session. We'll do an epilogue and recap, but our finale for Rime of the Frostmaiden next time.
I would like to be fisted up the shaft.
The timing is so good. It gets me every
She was
time.
just waiting. She was waiting for
I
it.
just love it.
That's a good one. We need more of them, but they're good.
Hold on. I just have been wanting to play this one the whole time. I just wanted to know what it sounded like.
Yep. All right. Oh, Lord.
The soundboard's the greatest thing they've done since...
Yeah, it's